This is Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen forces it up over He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis. Having a trail three. Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out. Blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court. It's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, VA New England, Town Fair Tire, Brex, FindMassMoney.gov, Corona, your New England Honda dealers, NetSuite by Oracle, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Back at the Garden at long last, where tonight the Celtics off a 3-1 high degree of difficulty road trip play the first home game of 2025. They'll try and cool off Domantas Sabonis and the suddenly rejuvenated Sacramento Kings. Thanks for finding us. Finally back home, I'm Sean Grady, Cedric Maxwell. Rejoins us shortly, and when he does, coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. The Celtics are healthy, believe it or not, nearly at full strength. Didn't work out great at OKC on Sunday, but is Kristaps Porzingis rounding into mid-season shape, and what does that mean? We'll talk about that as we break down this first meeting with the Kings. 5 straight wins, playing their best basketball, an uncomfortable start, a controversial coaching change, an uncertain future for De'Aaron Fox. Can the Kings keep their signature star in Capital City? We'll discuss that. And also De'Aaron Fox out again tonight. Kings have actually been better with him this year, with him off the floor than on. We'll tell you why that might be. We'll take our trip around the NBA. The Cavs survived the letdown back-to-back, but did Anthony Black survive the dunk of the year?
And on the move, left of the lane, rises and throws it down with the right hand. He got fouled. Elevate and eviscerate. Highlight reel dunk for Anthony Edwards.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
You know, I fell in love with you 3 years ago when we played you in Washington. And we switched you, and you just buried us every switch possible. It was big. So, you know, he continues to work at it.
But coming up next, the hype train was rolling as the Celtics arrived in Denver Tuesday night. Both Jason Tatum and Nikola Jokic named players of the week. But a funny thing happened on the way to the showdown. Jokic was under the weather. By the third quarter, the Celtics were under duress until a tight game in the fourth quarter turned into a landslide. We'll look back. Tatum dribbling between his legs, gets himself in rhythm, starts his drive in the paint, stops, dotted line, jumper, got it!
Give it to your doggone big dog and let him work.
It's all coming up and more as we count it out of the Celtics and the Sacramento Kings here at the Garden, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
I mean, 3-1 is pretty good. We wanted to win every game. We wanted to be 4-0. Sunday was tough, but we bounced back and responded tonight, and just go back home and continue to build off this game and keep it going.
Well, Jason Tatum is right on a variety of levels. He usually is, actually, if you think about it. But the OKC game and that second half, which is the outlier from the road trip? Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Is it a game the Celtics really had no business statistically winning in Minnesota when the Timberwolves made 23s, shot it at a high percentage, and made 20 free throws when basically no team in NBA history had ever won a game when giving out numbers like that? Or was the outlier the outrageously bad second half they had at OKC? Overall, the Celtics played well enough to win 3 of the 4, and guess what? They won 3 of the 4.
The outlier is that they were 3-1. I think this team really is, they could have been easily 4-0 on that trip, but it could have been 2-2. But played well enough to get it done when they needed to get it done.
Hold on, I want to check your math. 4-0, 2-2, 3. Yep, all that adds up. That is correct. De'Aaron Fox will not play tonight, by the way, for Sacramento, which we were hoping was not going to be the case because, remember, they hadn't played Sacramento since Monday night. They've won 5 in a row. Doug Christie took over while Mike Brown is the head coach. They lost their first game under Doug Christie. Now they have won 5 in a row. They have not played since Monday. They thought that would be enough time for De'Aaron Fox to get back, but he was ruled out earlier this afternoon. But they've had an interesting thing going on where they played better without him than with him on the court. We'll get to that when we break down this matchup. The Celtics we can't say they are at full health because Jordan Walsh is out tonight and so is Drew Peterson. So in theory they are not, but the top 8 rotation-wise are together, and that's only happened a handful of times this year.
And you tell me the top 8 are there and the external players aren't around. I'll take those top 7 you're talking about. How are the Bruins doing?
The Bruins are not doing quite as well, is essentially the short version of that. But you know what? That's a road you probably don't want to go too far down. The previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings. Well, neither are they if you watch a lot of these games. Previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings.
Bobby Beards.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code SportsHub. You know, for how many years I've been trying to get them to switch for one game.
Don't want to do it now.
Oh, my God, it'd be a blast.
Yeah. Don't want to do it now.
It'd be the highest-rated Bruins game ever. If you and I went over there for one night. If they let you loose on an NHL game,
what kind of
it
icing?
would never be the same.
What kind of icing? You did what? Why'd the puck go past that line? What? Oh, no, I don't know. I'm back.
You said puck, right?
Puck. I did say.
Previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Now use code SportsHub. That's code SportsHub for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And this is a new world as far as gambling in the NBA is concerned. I'll tell you that story as it pertains to the guy who didn't play, Nikola Jokic, after we listen to the highlights of the Celtics beating Denver without him. Denver in the navy blue uniforms, yellow letters, white numbers. Then we'll go left to right. Dario Saric jumping in against Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis wins it. Back into the hands of Drew Holiday, and away we go. Thanks for finding us. Big doubleheader night on our flagship station in Boston. Edmonton wins at TD Garden, beating the Bruins. Celtics trying to beat Denver, and they begin with a left elbow jumper from Porzingis to open the score.
Great little pick down then.
Long kick out. Brown pump fakes the 3, drives on Jaylen Brown, throws to the right corner. Westbrook all alone, takes it and makes it.
So this is the night they're going to knock down a bunch of 3s.
Denver makes 11 a game. They already have 4 down. Porzingis catches the entry from Tatum, elevates and flushes hard with the right hand, tying the game at 12. Go figure how Jokic not being here changes everything. The Celtics are taking 2s and Denver taking 3s. Enters, saw it coming, was Holiday, and he picks it off 3-on-1. Holiday for Jaylen Brown, elevates and takes out a couple of days of frustration with a thunderous 2-hand slam.
Good delivery, good play, good dunk. Wake up defensively.
Celtics lead 67-64. Chant of "Let's go Celtics" comes up from the corner beneath us to the left, where the Celtics fans always are here every year. Denver fans try to shout him down. 73-69, Boston by 4. Porter Jr. jumps to his left, tough three. A little bit short, and the rebound for Holiday.
Great box out. Wow.
Long lead pass finds Tatum in stride, two-hand slam. And that is Drew Holiday doing Drew Holiday things. Boxes out Westbrook, one of the great rebounding guards ever, gets the rebound and then throws a touchdown pass in the hallowed ground of John Elway that hits Tatum right in the fingertips.
Watch what I'm going to do here. I like the way you work it. No diggity.
Jalen pulls up, left elbow jumper, way short. Long rebound, Sam Hauser's got it. Puts it back in the hands of Jaylen Brown against Jamal Murray. Wants Cornette to come out and set a screen. He does, then moves into the corner. Hauser up, takes a three on Jordan.
Whoa.
Steps to his left. Very tough three is good. That's a big one for Sam Hauser.
That was on the move then, hand in his face.
Third of the night for Sam Hauser. Murray, left-hand dribble, working to the baseline, whips it to the far corner. Stepping back and a nasty step back three for Strother. Tie game. Boy, he has been great tonight.
Absolutely. And it takes those kind of things that are going to happen to a team like that.
Second-year man out of Kansas, 17 for Strother. We're tied at 88. Bad pass by Jaylen Brown, but it bumps off Horford. It comes right to Drew Holiday. He attacks the paint, lays it up with the left hand. No good offensive rebound. Big-time put-back flush by Kristaps Porzingis, who might be having his best game of the year. And the Celtics lead 95-93.
That was a great save then by Al. He just bumped into the ball.
22 and 10 for Kristaps Porzingis. Tatum lines up Peyton Watson. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum dribbling between his legs. Gets himself in rhythm. Starts his drive into paint. Stops. Dotted line. Jumper. Got it.
Ooh. That's some serious stuff like that. When things are going wrong, give it to your doggone big dog and let him work.
12 straight for the Celtics. Timeout Mike Malone. 4:54 to go. Celtics, can they survive another bad three-point shooting night? Porter finds Westbrook coming strong. Past Jaylen Brown. Scoops it up and in. And the foul. And the Nuggets are not done yet.
You know it's going to come down to a one-possession game, whatever it is. Celtics just can't help themselves.
Porzingis backs him in deep. There's the double team. Kick out. Tatum up fakes a three. Takes one dribble into 17 feet. Jumper's true.
It's too small.
Celtics by 12. Tatum has been a maestro on this trip. The Celtics, Joe Mazzulla likes challenges. They got one from this non-Jokic Denver team tonight, but the Celtics survive it, and in front of thousands of their green-clad fans in Denver tonight, they complete the most difficult road trip of the year, 3-1. The final score, Boston 118, Denver 106. And because the standard is different, I know there were people that weren't happy that a non-Jokic Denver team had the Celtics tied in the fourth quarter.
How about you?
I was fine with it, that there was no overtime. But essentially, this is what people miss because everyone goes back to their lives and no one's watching the day-to-day of the end. The very next night, Denver, again playing without Jokic, hosted the Clippers, and they blasted them. They blew the Clippers off the map. It was fun to see the Clippers, by the way. We got to see Jeff Van Gundy in the hotel. The Clippers and the Celtics were in the same hotel in Denver a couple of days ago. But you look at Denver and say, oh, they don't have Jokic. They got to play free and easy. You couldn't possibly prepare for the way they were going to play. Denver takes the fewest three-pointers in the NBA, and that's all they did was shoot threes. And you're not going to have a night where you have Swather and Westbrook making threes like that. So we use that outlier, apparently, as the word of the day so far in discussing the Celtics road trip. But Celtics found a way to win. And in the bigger picture here, let's talk about what's really going on, which is that now not only have Cleveland and OKC sprinted off to the start that they have had in the first half of the year, now they have played each other, and suddenly everybody's become enamored with Cleveland and OKC. And wow, what an amazing finals that will be. And two interesting things are happening to me, Max. Number one, the champs are galloping along at a championship pace. But you got two younger horses that are setting an incredibly fast pace that the Celtics are not matching, nor do they need to. That's number one. Number two, an interesting thing is happening this week, in my view, which is that the Celtics are starting to morph from the defending champs to suddenly being the party crashers in this OKC-Cleveland love fest that's going on, and I don't think that's a bad spot for the Celtics to be in at all.
Well, the Celtics just need to maintain them and play their game. You can't look at who's in front of you. You're going to meet somebody in the playoffs. You hope that you can have home court advantage. But at the end of the day, I think that it still boils back to what you talked about before. Will Porzingis and his company of guys, will they be healthy? And if they're healthy at the end of the year going into the playoffs, I'd love the Celtics' chances.
Well, here's how I would phrase the home court advantage thing. Number one, the odds of it now are really not good. The Celtics, for the first time in 3 years, are 6 games out in the Eastern Conference. So they could catch Cleveland, but the chances are they are not going to. That's the downside. The upside, the Boston Celtics have been the best road team essentially in the history of the game in the last 3 years, in the playoffs and the regular season. So if there's ever a team that's not going to be concerned about going on the road, it's going to be the Celtics. Now, the Kings go on the road. They come to the East Coast here. They've had a few days off. They get to start their trip tonight in a place that has been a nightmare for them. Sacramento has lost 16 of 17 games in this building. In the one game they won, there were no fans here. It was the pandemic year. So the Sacramento Kings had not won a game in this building in front of fans since 2007, which was game 6 of the 18-game losing streak that the Celtics were on the year before Kevin Garnett got here. That's how long it's been, 18 years since the Kings won a game with fans, and they'll have to do it tonight without De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is an amazing player, can score the basketball, but they have other guys, Sabonis and the crew over there, that can play at a high level, so don't sleep on these guys.
Statistical anomaly or not, Sacramento has been better with Keon Ellis on the floor this year than they have been with De'Aaron Fox. Offensively, they've been the same without Fox. Defensively, they get much better, and obviously they'll start Keon Ellis again tonight with De'Aaron Fox out. Player to bank on brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Make your home energy efficient in 2025 with CSB's 0 annual percentage rate. Heat loan apply now at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender, Clinton Savings Bank, and experience you can bank on.
Derek White back in the fold. I love looking at him. His opportunity right now to control the initial point of attack. I love that.
Remember, last year, the Kings came here very late in the year. They were down by 19 with 6 minutes to go, and they actually took the lead on a De'Aaron Fox shot, and it was Xavier Tillman who made the game winner that saved that game for the Celtics. Max's keys to the game driven by your local New England Honda dealers. Contact your local New England Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Well, it's going to be rebounding then, because I love Sabonis. He will get inside out. He'll make it difficult for you. Him going up and trying to play against a guy like Porzingis, he's going to try to bump him around. So the initial point of attack is cool, but rebounding the basketball on your defensive end is going to be important.
Kings are a top 10 offensive team, and they're a top 10 rebounding team, and both of those things in large part because Domantas Sabonis is probably not on the MVP list, but he's in that All-NBA top 15 player in the league category right now, and he's having a monster year. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight, our conversation with Joe Mazzulla about the road trip just completed, about playing Sacramento for the first time this year. We'll take our trip around the NBA, including Cleveland, almost having that letdown in the back-to-back game they had last night against Toronto, and an insane Dunk of the Year candidate for Ant Edwards last night down in Orlando. But when we return, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headlines, as Max indicated earlier, because he is a man of all seasons, not going quite as well for the other tenant of this building right now. It's all leading to the Celtics and the Sacramento Kings' first home game of the new year coming up on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at the Resource Center in Devens, Massachusetts. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future-ready as their single-source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper-focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that make sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future-ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
home of the Revs, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
Patriots interviewed with Ben Johnson, the Lions offensive coordinator, today for their head coaching gig. According to ESPN, the interview went great. Patriots had 2 players listed as All-Pros. Brennan Schooler, first team, Christian Gonzalez on to the second team. Jalen Hurts ready to go for the Eagles this weekend. The college football playoff kicks off in just a little bit between Texas and Ohio State. Winner will take on Notre Dame. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Now open in Weymouth, Canton, Bedford, and in Natick. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy, and Max. They'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
How would you like to get in the best shape, the healthiest shape of your life for less than $5 a day? I'm Body CEO Carl Deichler. That's Body with an I. And I've got your healthy bundle with a world-class workout, healthy eating plan, plus the healthiest and most delicious nutrition shake that will make you feel amazing and really improve your digestion, if you know what I mean. All for less than $5 a day. This is your healthy bundle, your workout, your easy eating plan, and a delicious nutrition shake called Shakeology. And if you don't lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in your first 3 weeks, I'll give you your money back. Imagine a trainer and dietitian giving you all this for less than $5 a day, plus a healthy superfood shake that curbs cravings, helps you lose weight, and gives you healthy energy. It's unprecedented, and it's your healthy bundle. So write down this web address. Go to yourhealthybundle.com. That's yourhealthybundle.com, and see how healthy and fit you can get for less than $5 a day.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Celtics and the Sacramento Kings coming up at the Garden. Let's take our trip around the NBA, and let's start last night with the Golden State Warriors.
Schroeder with the catch, finds Curry off the screen, top side of the inbounds. Good, and a foul.
Tim Roy, Massachusetts native, Tim Roy on the call as Golden State comes back to win a very entertaining game in Detroit. And Ron Holland wasn't going to have it with Draymond Green. He got right in his face. And it was interesting to see the young Pistons, who now have surpassed their win total from last year, sort of standing up to the golden standard of the league the last few years.
Well, you think about who they are, and Draymond Green from Michigan, that area. Yeah, he wants to kind of bully those guys around. But those young players, Kate Cunningham, we've talked before, a problem.
But here's what everyone was talking about last night.
Rises and throws it down with the right hand. He got fouled. Elevate and eviscerate. Highlight reel dunk for Anthony Edwards.
Alan Horton, the call, Wolves Radio Network, as Minnesota wins the game in Orlando. Anthony Edwards, Minnesota's bounced back nicely from that Boston loss. They win easily in Orlando. Magic are going to get Paolo Banchero back tonight on the back-to-back.
Well, you know, you love having them back. That kid can play at a high level, 6'9", about 245, can do it all.
Told you the Celtics are now 6 games out in the East because Cleveland, they have been not only the best team in the NBA, they've been the best clutch team, and they had another clutch win last night, coming from behind to beat Toronto on the back-to-back, 132-126, 40 for Darius Garland. He's got to be headed to the All-Star game. Games worth noting tonight. Later on, Denver, remember the Nuggets without Jokic blew out the Clippers. They play the Nets as they continue their run against Eastern Conference team. We'll also be watching New Orleans at Philadelphia because the Pelicans, who now have lost Herb Jones in addition to everybody else, New Orleans is up next for the Celtics here on Sunday night. In the meantime, Celtics and the Sacramento Kings, we'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about Clear Path for veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. Clear Path for Veterans is working with Safety Insurance to help New England veterans at the Resource Center in Devens, Massachusetts. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to Clear Path and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Coach's interview brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app, earn rewards, and save on your groceries and gas with Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Here's Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. We've had a lot of conversations about games in which you find out right before the game that this guy isn't going to play or that guy isn't going to play, and it sometimes changes the dynamic. It sometimes does, sometimes it doesn't. I thought the final game of the trip in Denver was the perfect example of basically that was a brand-new canvas and a brand-new game and a brand-new team you were playing, and it almost seemed to take a little time to adjust to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we were sitting in there up until the 30-minute, 35 or whatever it was, and you have a Jokic game plan, and then when that goes out the window, everything kind of goes into its Murray pick and rolls. How do we defend those? And then have a heightened awareness to all their bench players because, everyone's going to play that much better and that much, harder. And so I thought we did a decent job on Murray in the first quarter. Lost him a little bit in the second quarter. And I thought the key was, our ability to hold him to 4 points in the second half, but then also withstand some hot shooting by, Westbrook, Strother, and Braun. And Watson.
In the third quarter, and obviously, Max I'm doing stuff during the break, and Max kind of hits me on the shoulder and says, look at Joe, because you take so much, I don't want to say pride is the wrong word, but controlling your emotions and almost everything you do is by design. In the third quarter, from where we were sitting, which is way up high in the building, you were letting them have it pretty good in the middle of that third quarter. How much of that is conscious decision versus true emotion in the moment?
No, I mean, it's a conscious decision. I think it was a great opportunity. You're in the second half of the last half of a road trip, and that to me is you have to be different things for your team at different times, and I just thought that was a good opportunity to kind of create a level of energy that was like, hey, I know it's been a long trip. I know it's the last half of that. We got to end this the right way, and we want to end it as best as we can. And so I think that was just good to kind of spearhead us into the rest of that half.
Do you look at a trip like that as an organism unto itself, the way we tend to do? Like, it was a 3-1 trip that the 4 games suddenly become one living thing?
I would say I looked at it differently, considering that we didn't play well in the month of December. And so I kind of took this as like a bigger challenge. And so I probably looked at it a little bit differently, just considering the past 10 results and a little bit. And I was like, okay, can we use this to spearhead some momentum in some of the areas that we have to get better at? And so I thought it was successful in that.
As it was happening in real time, it's funny. Just sometimes we will say things, and I'd said in the fourth quarter, I'm like, this is KP's best game of the year. He looks his best. You're not really thinking about it or analyzing it. It's just instinctive reaction. is there a marker by the way he is playing that tells you he feels good and he's in rhythm?
I think it's just the way he executes on both ends of the floor. That was one of his best games, in my opinion. I told him that today. I said, I fell in love with you 3 years ago when we played you in Washington. And we switched you, and you just buried us every switch possible. With duck-ins, with free throws, and I said, that game was the most intentional that he was versus every coverage that he saw. And it's hard on him. It's hard on him this season, obviously with the instability of some of the injuries, but he's being guarded differently every single night. And, it takes time for him to see that. And last game, the physicality was there. I thought he dominated the paint on both ends. And seeing the different coverages throughout the game, and it was big. So, he continues to work at it.
When you see a team for the first time like the Kings tonight, how far back does the scout go? There's always been a sort of rule of thumb, and it's sort of been 5 games. But they made the coaching change to Doug Christie 6 games ago. This is an indirect way of wondering if there's been any change in how they're playing or if that's irrelevant because it's essentially beyond what I would call the scouting window.
You look for a little bit. You look for a little trends. I mean, you can definitely see that they're playing. You go back to really like what has been the difference in the 5 games, right? And it's it's been their pace, it's been their 3-point shooting, and it's been their they're playing a little bit more zone defensively, and just the physicality that they have on the offensive end. So more of the themes of what's going well over that 5-game stretch and what we need to be ready for. Obviously a little bit different with De'Aaron Fox out tonight, but they still present a ton of challenges with their speed and their 3-point threat.
Well, you said physicality. They're a tough team to guard, always. There's an element to me of Chicago in them, and that the year that Nick Vucevic is having shooting the ball is similar to the one Sabonis is having, and he obviously is a handful anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he presents those different challenges. If he's going to stand back there and shoot pick and pop threes, you got to decide what you're willing to live with, what not. He hurts you the most when he catches it in the seam, when he's in the paint, getting rebounds, and then secondly, when he gets kickouts to other guys because you collapse in on him. And so he's shooting the ball better from 3. They all are. If you remember that first quarter at their place where they hit 11 threes, you're going to withstand. If it's one thing about this team is because of the type of talent and speed that they have, they go on runs. And it's not always good. It's not always going to be because of what you're doing wrong. It's just the type of team they have. And so we just have to have the stability to withstand some of those runs and make the necessary plays throughout.
Almost had a crazy comeback here last year. Celtics and Kings, it's next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Last year, Celtics recorded one of the greatest seasons in NBA history, walking backwards into their 18th championship. There was just one pebble left in their shoe, one team they weren't able to beat. Tuesday, they got another shot at the previous NBA champs. And with Nikola Jokic out in the game tied of the fourth, Yeah, you know the rest. Porzingis backs him in deep. There's the double team. Kick out. Tatum up fakes a three. Takes one dribble into 17 feet. Jumper's true. Tatum has been a maestro on this trip. The Celtics are back home, but their Western Conference start to 2025 continues. It's been a tough year in California's capital city, a coaching change, an uncertain future for their signature star, but now a 5-game win streak and an offense that's rolling as they take on the champs in Boston. Kings and Celtics next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champion.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers, FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is Banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is Banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
At a sold-out TD Garden where the Celtics will play at home for the first time in 2025, but their run against Western Conference teams will continue. Let's talk out the starting lineups, brought to you as always by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto home life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. No De'Aaron Fox again for Sacramento, their top scorer. Man, did he ever have a weekend back in November. He scored 109 points in back-to-back games. An explosive scorer, but they've been better defensively without him, and that's why Keon Ellis will start again, the undrafted third-year man out of Alabama. He'll pair with Malik Monk in the backcourt and a very familiar and dangerous frontcourt, DeMar DeRozan, one of the NBA's all-time leading scorers and a future Hall of Famer. We'll have that conversation as we move along tonight with Keegan Murray. Those are the two forwards, and Domantas Sabonis, one of the best true centers in the NBA. In the middle, the Celtics at full health as far as their rotation is concerned will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA. Jaylen Brown, California Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Kristaps Porzingis, Baloncesto Sevilla.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, a #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Cameron Tate of Rockland. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the first quarter, Cameron will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Tech. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. Celtics run against Western Conference teams will continue. Sacramento tonight, this ends the run of teams that are playing really well against the Celtics because the New Orleans Pelicans dead last in the NBA at 7-31. They're playing in Philadelphia tonight. They will be here on Sunday before the Celtics play a lone road game Wednesday night in Toronto, and then the schedule really turns ugly. There will be no break essentially for 29 days, 16 games and 29 nights starting on Wednesday in Toronto. Will take the Celtics from mid-season into the All-Star break. Sunday will represent the halfway point of the home schedule. Next Friday night, a home game against Orlando will represent the halfway point in the entire schedule. Life comes at you fast. Celtics 27-10, 6 games behind Cleveland in the Eastern Conference. Jason Tatum, the reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Week, is the final player introduced for the Celtics as we get set to go here back at TD Garden, where the Celtics have not played since New Year's Eve, and the last time they were here, man, they put on a show against Toronto.
Well, Toronto was a victim early in the basketball game. Celtics kind of did some things they weren't, but then they turned it on, became the Boston Celtics again.
As a result of that game sort of skewing the numbers, the Celtics have the best net rating in the NBA over the last 5 games, and it's not close. You know who's number 2? The Sacramento Kings.
How couldn't I guess that?
Well, you probably wouldn't have, but they have won 5 in a row.
But it's always the obvious. When you paint a picture, and it's all like, if you ever do like this and say, hey, that King team, they're really playing well right now. They're down by 50.
Usually how it works.
In the first 2 minutes.
Well, the fun game we're going to have this weekend is how many players in New Orleans rotation can you name?
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. You got any?
Yeah. The big fella.
Which big fella is that?
The biggest one in the
Zion's
house.
not playing.
The biggest one in the house.
Not playing tonight. Herb Jones is out as well.
He might play. He played
They've been
the other
starting.
day.
Missy is the Rookie of the Year favorite right now. He's been starting at center.
Missy Elliott?
No. But that's a misdemeanor right there. Just that you would guess that. Josh Green, former Dallas Maverick, he's starting for them. They've got the backcourt of C.J. McCollum and DeJounte Murray. Our old friend Daniel Tice will be here on Sunday. Grand Theft Alvarado, Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, Alvarado. I love him. That's what he does. Hides on the corners, trying to make steals.
Big embrace for Domantas Sabonis and Kristaps Porzingis. They will jump it against each other. Sacramento in their road black jerseys, white letters and numbers, purple and white trim down the side. Celtics back in the home white. At home, they won 2 in a row in the home whites. Porzingis wins the tap backwards, but it's essentially stolen by Malik Monk, and away we go. Sacramento will go on offense first.
Malik Monk, he can score the basketball.
Sabonis.
Yeah, that one. Oh.
Handoff for Malik Monk. Monk, left-hand dribble drive, pulls up on Holiday from 12 feet. Jumper no good. And the rebound for Porzingis.
Couldn't believe he wasn't ready to shoot that basketball coming off that pick.
Drew Holiday, a big shot in Denver late in that game, enters to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen punishes Ellis, pounds him backwards into the paint, and scores easily with the left hand.
Too small. Mouse in the house, gets him in the post area, elevates, splash.
Domantas Sabonis. Bounce pass for the cutter on the baseline. Ellis has the paint taken away by Porzingis, so he kicks to the corner for a Malik Monk 3.
Boy, he can score. I love him when he scores the best. I love when he was with Charlotte. I can't believe Charlotte let him go.
Started in Charlotte, had that year with the Lakers when they thought he was going to be big off the bench. Tatum shuttles it to Porzingis. Quick 3, he gets it right back over Sabonis.
It almost looks like it's going sideways when he releases that basketball.
Porzingis had his best game of the year in Denver on Tuesday night. 5-3 is the early Boston lead. Sabonis, handoff for DeMar DeRozan. Dribbles to his spot at 12 feet. Straightaway jumper is good. I didn't even have to look up. You knew that was going to be good.
Well, he's been doing that for so many years. He got punished early on by Paul Pierce.
And Ray Allen. Here's the entry. High-low. Tatum to Brown for the easy scoop shot. Ellis is complaining that Jaylen Brown is pushing him around. Well, he is pushing him around. 7-5, Boston by 2. Sabonis. Straight away, here's the handoff. Malik Monk, clean look, straight away 3, no good. Derek White late to get there. Off the back iron, the rebound for Tatum. Tatum just piling up those rebounds.
Keegan Murray. Oh, sorry.
Tatum throws it away, picked up by Keon Ellis. I was actually waiting for Murray to touch it before we did that one, but entry Sabonis, kick back to Keon Ellis. He is wide open for 3. Celtics defensive rotation is a little lax here in the first couple of minutes, but Kings missing some shots. 7-5, Boston by 2. They go right back to Jaylen Brown. This time Malik Monk will try to guard him. Jaylen pounding him at the mid-block, drop step, goes baseline, lays it up with the left hand. Monk got a piece of it, but it comes back to Jaylen and runs it off the window and in.
It's too simple right now for him, scoring in the post like that.
9-5, Boston by 4. Keon Ellis takes a bump from Holiday. Now he finds Keegan Murray, and he knocks down a 3.
You just say Keegan, then I finish it.
Got it.
Keegan Murray. That's how they do it in Sacramento.
They also light the beam. They've been able to do that after not being able to do it earlier. Porzingis catches, turns, fires quickly at the elbow, and knocks down the jumper. Celtics by 3 again. He looks so much more comfortable now. 11-8, Boston by 3. Malik Monk takes the handoff, kick out, 3 in the air from Keegan
Murray.
Ties the game at 11. 3 minutes in. Again, defensive rotations. These are wide open looks from Sacramento early. Tatum bad behind the back bounce pass. Porzingis can't save it going out of bounds, and he had to reach for it awkwardly. And, man, that was a way Porzingis could have gotten hurt. And Joe Mazzulla does not look amused at this lackadaisical start. Game tied at 11. DeMar DeRozan, right-hand dribble, driving on Jaylen Brown, picks it up in the mid-block, turns, banks it, no good. Rebound Sabonis over the back of Porzingis, fights through him and scores. That dude is tough. 13-11, Sacramento with the lead. Derek White into the front court. We did talk to Joe Mazzulla about him letting the team have it in the third quarter at Denver. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, drives past Ellis, scoops and scores. They called a foul, but they might have called that early.
I'm surprised
they did. No shot.
Put the ball on the floor one more time to extend.
Well, that was just the first rebound for Sabonis. You know he's going to get 12 or 15 tonight, and that was impressive. Side of the bounce in, safe for the Derek White. Wow. Lobs it down low. Jalen all alone scores off the window. Easily could have been and one.
Yeah, get him in the back.
Jalen is starting to get to that place where he is not getting any calls at all. DeRozan pounds Derek White, turns past him, scoops it with the right hand, no good. Rebound, punched out of bounds by Porzingis off DeRozan. Derek White hobbling a little bit as he got the wrong end. He might have got stepped on. Tie game nearly 4 minutes in.
Uh-oh. Going right now, Ellis again.
Yep. Tatum. Here comes the double team. He immediately shovels it back to Holiday. Finds Porzingis open for three. No good. And the rebound is number 2 for Sabonis. Tie game. 4:10 gone. Over the shoulder pass. Monk finds Sabonis diving in, and he completely blew the layup.
He's wanted to dunk the basketball. Slipped off his fingertips.
I caught in between. Jaylen Brown. Celtics are fortunate this is a tie game right now. Kings have missed some easy ones. Jalen dribbles to the elbow. Pull up on Ellis. No good. Rebound number 3 for Sabonis. Is going to get chased down from behind by Derek White, who punches it away into the hands of Tatum. Late for Holiday. Holiday kicks it out of the wing. Jaylen Brown throws that shoulder into Ellis. Spins. Crazy reverse. Up and good. He lost that ball on his hip on the way in. Was able to recover in time to land under the basket and scoop it in.
Gathered. Put a little spin-a-roomy on it.
Jalen had that slow start in Denver, did not score, remember, and late in the first half, he's got 10 points in the first 5 minutes. 15-13, Boston by 2. Bounce pass gives Sabonis a wide open look for the lefty from 3, and the Kings regain the lead. Sacramento 4 of 6 from distance. They do not shoot the 3 well. Bounce pass, Holiday, entry. Derek White, he'll take the short baseline jumper. They give it to him, but he misses it, and Sabonis grabs rebound number 4. 16-15, Kings by 1. Sabonis bounce pass for Keon Ellis. Another good look at a 3, knocks it down. And if I'm Joe Mazzulla, I'm stopping it. I'm not Joe Mazzulla, but he is stopping it, and rightly so. 6:32 to go, opening quarter at the Garden. Sacramento 19, Boston 15 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Randy and Max back at the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. The always dangerous first home game after a long Western road trip. And the Celtics have gotten off to a bad defensive start. Fortunate to only be down 4 here. 19-15. Kings are 5 of 7 from 3, and they have not had a lot of obstacles in shooting these threes.
Getting where he wants to go. I mean, you're not challenging the shots. And I'm sure Joe Mazzulla said that every time they've come off, they've been wide open with these picks. the scoring almost too easy as Browns baby get inside out all the time. So toughen up a little bit for the Celtics.
So changes here midway through the first. Trey Lyles and Kevin Huerter in the game for Sacramento. Peyton Pritchard will enter for Derek White. Peyton Pritchard did not have a great trip. Good game in Houston. Porzingis cross court. Tatum first real touch looking at the basket against Huerter. Tatum puts it in the left hand, drives strong through traffic, ball slapped away by Ellis on the way in. Lyles long lead pass. Monk ahead of the field, flies in with a exciting right hand slam. He pumped that one over Porzingis. 8 straight for the Kings. They lead by 6. Kick out. Porzingis wing 3 comes up short, and there's rebound number 5 for Sabonis. Trey Lyles races up the front court. Moves in the left corner. Monk turns to face on Porzingis, takes the 3, a little flat, no good. Rebound to the weak side for Tatum.
All right, guys, don't be afraid to defend here.
Tatum drives on Hurley, kick back to Porzingis. His 3 is good.
I tell you what, he's not even hesitating right now to shoot that basketball. This is a good thing.
Porzingis and Jaylen Brown have all 18 Boston points here in the first 6.5 minutes. Malik Monk closed down by Jaylen, shovels back to Sabonis. Wide open 3 is good. Stop me if you've heard me say wide open 3. Kings are 6 of 9 from distance. They are 22nd in the 30-team league in shooting threes. Lob gets to Porzingis. Kick to Jaylen Brown. His pretty good look at a right side 3. Comes up short. Rebound number 6 for Sabonis.
Gets 20 easy.
Monk drives, scoops it awkwardly with the left hand. Good challenge late by Tatum. Drew Holiday has the rebound.
Wow,
Boston down by 6.
Use the word then, challenge, finally.
Yeah, it looked like
Sabonis.
Porzingis got jostled by Sabonis trying to set a screen for Holiday. And the Kings have done what you want to do, taking the crowd out. I'd call it a normal cold winter day, but it's been so cold here that 38 today felt like spring. So he's got off the plane Tuesday afternoon and essentially walked into North Dakota here. How outside did you get during the road trip, except for Houston? How many minutes outside? Pritchard,
Wow.
quick 3. Nope, way off. Long rebound, though, going to be gobbled up by Al Horford just to the game. Finds Hauser, who steps to his left away from Monk. Rainbow 3, no good. And rebound number 7 for Sabonis. Now it's pass for Ellis. Shovel back to Sabonis. He's coming strong. Closed out by Cornette, so he kicks to the left corner. Lyles 3. Air ball. Sailed it over everything. Tatum another rebound. Tatum has 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Has not scored yet in the first 8 minutes. Pritchard, left-hand dribble. Step back on Sabonis. Long cross court. Horford has it right side against Trey Lyles. They want to go inside to Cornette. He shoots Keon Ellis away. Steps past him, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up and in.
He was trying to foul. They still didn't call it.
24-20. Sacramento by 4. 4:09 to go in the first. Malik Monk over the shoulder pass, giving Sabonis another look at a straightaway 3. This one bounces off both sides of the rim. Kicks into the hands of Tatum, who's got 5 rebounds now. Pritchard driving strong, tiptoes under the basket, works it all the way out to the corner. Malik Monk will chase him. Pritchard starts his drive again, throws to the corner. Horford sets, fires, 3 no good. Offensive rebound, Cornette. Diagonal kick out, Tatum. All fakes on Kevin Huerter. Puts it in his left hand, loses it, has it back. Sabonis showing double team, so Tatum will throw out to Horford. Return of the repost. Tatum against Huerter, driving strong in the baseline. Crazy reverse, spun it off the glass, no good. He was out of control. Still hasn't scored, and here's Sabonis the other way. Bounce pass from Monk. They run away from him. He's all alone for another 3. Well, the Celtics are getting cross-matched and lost defensively. Kings by 7. They are 7 of 12. How many times at any point in any game this year has the other team made 5 more threes than the Celtics? Kings have made 7 to start the game. Celtics just 2. Tatum throws it out of the wing. Touched from Hauser into the corner. Al Horford's 3 is no good. Weak side rebound. In and out of the hands of Pritchard. I'm going to give you a Hauser note here when we get a whistle. Malik Monk shovels out to Huerter. Got a clean look, but he missed the 3. Offensive rebound. Sabonis shovels back to Huerter. Squares on a straightaway 3. That rims out. Celtics just dodging bullet after bullet. Lyles goes to the floor, trying to grab the rebound. Cornette tied him up for a jump ball.
Celtics getting beat at every position. Rebound the basketball, not staying in touch, control defensively. But it's early.
Rough start for the Celtics. 2:48 to go opening quarter. Sacramento 27, Boston 20 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first $1 billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Brex proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex cards available for 25,000 companies. Make every dollar count. Learn more at Brex.com/grow. Celtics control a jump ball. Peyton Pritchard throws a bounce pass out to Hauser. Quick elevation for a left side 3. It's no good. Goes over the top of the backboard. Kings up by 7. Getting any shot they want to get. A really difficult defensive start for the Celtics. And my observation of Sam Hauser is that he is still in a lot of discomfort with that back.
Yeah, that happens, and especially when you're a jump shooter. You need all that.
Quick jumper, no good. Rebounded by Horford. DeRozan with a miss from 18 feet. Pritchard guarded by Carter. Left-hand dribble. Pritchard lobs it down low. Caught by Horford. He's going to zip it to the left corner. Hauser up fakes on Herter. Exposes the ball and gets stripped by Carter. Herter for Carter. Hauser gets back defensively. They'll work from DeRozan to Herter. 2 dribbles. Goes past Al Horford, and Kevin Herter is beating guys off the dribble. Getting to the rim and scoring. Celtics trail by 9, and it could be worse.
Yeah. This is a game could be a lot worse. Tatum hasn't even scored yet.
Kevin Carter played down the road of Providence, getting some run here. Tatum's 3 is good, and the Celtics finally get another starter besides Jaylen Brown and Porzingis a bucket. 29-23. Boston down 6. Here is Carter. Pretty good look from the right side, but he bricks a 3. Rebound Hauser. Kings are 7 of 15 from 3, and I think it feels like all 15 have been wide open. Tatum fights her 2 guys, scoops with the right hand. It won't fall, but he gets fouled, and Tatum will go to the line.
Tatum takes it into his own hands. Said, "This is what I'm gonna do. Nobody's scoring the basketball. I'm gonna have to score it now. I can attack the rim."
I was not really big on it and didn't bring it up the other night, Brandon Jennings, because a lot of players are getting on podcasts now and trying to say outrageous things just to get attention to their podcast. But Joe Mazzulla addressed it, and it's been a discussion here about Brandon Jennings as Tatum misses the first free throw, basically calling Jason Tatum the softest superstar that the Celtics have ever had. And it was, again, when you bring attention to things that may or may not have credibility, Brad Marchand, you make it worse, I think, to some degree by bringing it up. I was surprised Joe Mazzulla spent as much time as he did talking about it in the pregame, but really kind of all the absurd takes, that's pretty high in the list.
Well, I think people when they have another kind of personality, that's not him.
DeRozan for Herter. Kick out. Carter blows right by Cornette. Throws to the corner. DeRozan relocates. Misses the three. Never really been his shot. Rebound for Cornette. Boston down by 5. 1:07 to go in the first. Tatum, offensive end. Looking for room as Trey Lyles in front of him. Has it on a string. Steps to his left. Misses the three badly. Offensive rebound. Hauser. He threw it to a spot, and the only guy there was Lyles. Bounce pass for the trailer. DeRozan fights through Horford. Scoops it up and in. Sacramento by 7. That's a rough first quarter here for the Celtics.
And back home and still just down by 7. It's pretty good.
46 seconds to go. Long lead into the corner. Tatum looking for that 3 for 2. Fires the quick shot. No good. And the rebound on the weak side for DeRozan. Celtics are 3 of 13 from distance. Sacramento 7 of 16. 16 threes for the Kings. DeRozan dribbles to the top of the circle, then kicks out to Carter, who's got to look at a 3 and knocks it down. And another double-digit deficit for the Celtics.
Well, if you don't play defense, you ain't going to get a lot out of this one.
34-24. Devin Carter puts Sacramento up by 10. Now Tatum will try to get one good shot with about a 6-second differential on the 2 clocks. Here's the entry, Cornette. Bounce pass, kick out. Pritchard steps to his left. He's got a wide open 3. Got it. Eddie Palladino leaning into it, man, trying to get this crowd going. DeRozan walks it on to the front court. Still 11 seconds to go. DeRozan. A touch screen from Herter. Spins away from Pritchard. Pritchard had a foul to give, and as soon as DeRozan got by him, gives the foul. And the Celtics had a foul to give. In fact, they had a bunch of them to give because they have been playing so lax defensively. They had not yet committed a foul.
Well, and if you look at what went on then, Herter was there, and Herter kind of moved that way, but DeRozan was going to get by his man anyway. And Pritchard just said, look, let me give you one since we have one to give.
Inbound DeRozan, 3 seconds to go. DeRozan against Horford, moves it left side. Lyles has his 3 blocked by Sam Hauser. So he's trying to force it to beat the buzzer, and that'll do it for a first quarter in which the Celtics, believe me when I tell you, are fortunate to only be down 7. End of 1 at the Garden. Sacramento 34, Boston 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket, all while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Ford F-150 first quarter was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck in brand loyalty. Celtics down 7, second quarter, as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy Mack sold out TD Garden. Bad first quarter for the Celtics, particularly on defense. They're down 34-27 as we begin the second. Kings looking for their sixth straight win. Bad pass by Jaylen Brown. Porzingis goes to the floor to try to save it. He punches it free, and Pritchard keeps the possession alive. 5 on the shot clock. Pritchard drives baseline, puts it high off the window and in. DeRozan wasn't really set to block the shot.
Herder was there and didn't even challenge.
34-29, Sacramento by 5. Carter moving to his right. Cross-court pass deflected by Pritchard. Did it go off Herder? It did. And the Celtics will get it back. Al Horford does not give officials a chance to make a decision. He just runs to the side out of bounds and tries to inbound it before anybody can take it away.
Take it out of the officials' hands.
Literally. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble behind Porzingis, a screen behind the back bounce pass gives Porzingis a straightaway 3. And that didn't take long. 8 straight for the Celtics, and they've cut it to 2. 34-32.
Well, funny how a little defense helps you out.
Deep 3, left side. Keegan Murray will miss badly. Porzingis the rebound, and the Celtics can quickly tie or better on this trip.
Got a piece of that basketball, I think it was Brown.
Derek White throws the shoulder into Carter. On the left side, long cross court. Pritchard straight away, looking for an opening. Thought about the deep 3, instead goes to Jaylen Brown. Drives on Keegan Murray, who shoos him away, but he misses off the glass. And Keegan Murray has the rebound. Kevin Herter into the offensive end, calls his own number. 3, though, rims out, and Derek White has the rebound.
This guy's pulling.
Quick outlet, Pritchard switches to the left hand, drives past Herter. Circles all the way back on the wing, puts it in the hands of Porzingis. He up fakes the deep 3, moves it to Jaylen Brown against Keegan Murray. Jaylen, long cross court into the corner. Quick 3 from Derek White, comes up short. Offensive rebound. Peyton Pritchard has another one. Pump fake on Herter. Tough ball away. Bounces in.
Wow. Pritchard inside out. You know, if you ain't going to guard me, I'm going to do something with you.
Celtics go down by 10, then in 2.5 minutes, they run off 10 straight to tie it. 34 apiece. Lyles down the left side, throws it out to DeRozan, misses him on the pass. Jaylen tried to run and knock it free, couldn't do it. DeRozan keeps the dribble alive, attacks Derek White, who stays with him, and blocks the shot. Another shot block for Derek White. Here comes Pritchard up the middle of the floor. Kick out. Derek White on the wing. 3 in the air. Short rebound. Porzingis couldn't get there. Keegan Murray punches it away.
Numbers.
Murray into the front court. Lead for Carter. Going to throw to the right corner. They'll attack. Get to the paint. Then throw back. Relocating his Lyles. His 3 is good.
Nice job by Lyles. Just relocated. Brown went too far. Once you release and somebody else takes over, go back to the unoccupied spot.
9th 3 already for Sacramento. Pritchard against the rookie Carter. Brings his dribble back out of the wing. Turns the corner, gets to the elbow. Lobs it down low. Horford is free all alone, and he barely lays it in.
That squirreled out of his fingers so fast, it almost went on the other side of the rim.
37-36, Sacramento by 1. Exactly 9 minutes remaining in the first half. You're syncing up on TV. 3, you know, it's going to be a long 2 for DeRozan. That's no good. And the rebound for Pritchard. Lead for Horford, return to Pritchard on the wing. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, pushes it back to Horford. Here's the entry, caught by Porzingis. Against the much smaller Carter, knocks it down, turns, throws it up, no good, but I'll draw the foul. And Porzingis will get free throws.
Carter tried to take the charge then. No charge to be taken, and then almost went under Porzingis. Could have tripped him and really hurt him.
Well, we get a second. One of the things that's happened over the last couple of years with us because of Sirius satellite radio is we've sort of gained a little following on the West Coast, and particularly in Southern California and in Los Angeles, where it's afternoon drive when a lot of these games are on. And I think it goes without saying, and it's tough to find the words to say to our friends.
I can't hate on them right now.
And I know, and that's all you need to know. But
and yeah, the Lakers and J.J. Redick, his house burns up. And it's just a bad situation. And I lived in Southern California. I know that area, but man, that's devastation.
We're thinking about you, and you know if there's anything we can do on the East Coast and here in the NBA and here in Boston.
And you know
we're on call.
And if you know if I'm saying it,
yeah,
it must be bad.
Just apocalyptic images that we are seeing in our living room. Kevin Herter tries a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Lyles. Porzingis got the free throws to put the Celtics up 38-37. Malik Monk stop and start. Kicks back to Sabonis, bounce pass into the corner. Lyles 3 disrupted by Pritchard, comes up short. Holiday the rebound, floats it ahead of Derek White. Malik Monk slows him down. Ball comes back to Jaylen Brown. Sees Herter in front of him, dribbles behind his back, spins back to his left, zips it down low to Holiday in the dunker spot for the easy 2. Celtics got down by 10, and now they have exploded a 16-3 run. Ellis missed a three. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Boston's gone from down 10 to up 3. Long lead pass into the corner. Open, Pritchard, 3. Way short. And the rebound belongs to Sabonis. Of course it does. And Sabonis already in double figures in rebounds. 10 rebounds in 10 minutes for Sabonis. He throws a bounce pass to Lyles, swung all the way around the horn from Herter to Monk to Ellis in the left corner. Up fakes on Jaylen Brown, drives baseline. His pass hits Jaylen Brown, deflects to Holiday. His outlet, Jaylen runs it down into the front court. Bounce pass lead for Derek White, who puts it off the window and in. Score to the foul. An extraordinary job of ball handling by Jaylen Brown to keep that pass in bounds and then start the break with Derek White.
The hustle of Jaylen Brown to beat this man going towards the basketball, able to get it, grab that basketball quickly, and then what you have at the very end, a little pump fake, got his man up in the air, pop, 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 popcorn popper, laid it in.
Sacramento led this game 34-24 when Pritchard made a 3 late in the first quarter, which has started what is now an 18-3 Boston run. That's now 19-3 as Derek White finishes the three-point play, and the Celtics have their largest lead. 5 minutes ago, they trailed by 10. Now they have their largest lead, up by 6, 43-37. Sabonis, kick out, left side, Herter's 3. Nope. Rebound, Lyles in traffic, feeling contact, throws it at the rim, and that'll be enough to get free throws.
What do we say about second chance opportunities?
The chicks dig them?
Chicks dig them, but the Celtics don't dig them. And if you give them up like this against the Sacramento team that loves to rebound the basketball, even when they shoot poorly, Lyles, Sabonis, they'll kill you.
Good to see our friend Mark Jones calling the game for Sacramento tonight. He and Kyle Draper, our other good friends, split play-by-play duties for Kings television, along with the legendary Gary Gerald, the voice of the Kings for decades now. And they've got a Sacramento guy here in Doug Christie, who's now coaching his 7th game after taking over for Mike Brown as Lyles gets the first free throw. And he is as Sacramento-centric as anybody can be. And brought the team after their win the other night, took them up on the roof of the building at the Golden One Center to see the beams that they've been lighting. Where Sacramento's now won 5 road. They had a 5-game home losing streak, which is what cost Mike Brown his job a few weeks ago. Lyles gets the free throws.
You think they could have called Mike Brown before he was on his way to the airport?
That was not cool.
And let me let you run the practice, run the shoot around, and get in your car.
43-39 after the free throws for Lyles. Sacramento trailing by 4. Porzingis whips it to Pritchard straight away. Going to be a deep 3. It's short. Rebound number 11 for Sabonis. Moves it ahead to Lyles. Throws back to Sabonis. Free throw line. Porzingis trying to take the paint away. So Sabonis, 2 dribbles, and he shovels to the corner. Sets up Ellis with a screen for an open 3. No good. Rebound deflected by Jaylen Brown to Porzingis. Boston by 4 on the ball midway through the second. Jaylen switches to the left hand, coming strong on Murray. Murray stays with him, reaches out and blocks the shot out of bounds.
Good job by Murray. Just stay with that basketball. Normally, once Brown hits you with that shoulder, he gets separation. This time, there was none. He gets the shot blocked.
5:19 gone by. Quarter number 2. Boston 43, Sacramento 39 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics up by 4. Midway through quarter number 2 at the Garden, only 4 men have ever grabbed 22 rebounds in a game in this building. Kevin Love, Karl Anthony Towns, Dikembe Mutombo, Andre Drummond, 5 actually, and Domantas Sabonis. Drummond has done it multiple times. Sabonis might be doing that too. He's got 11 rebounds in 11 minutes. He's got 11 rebounds midway through the second.
It's fine. You know, you would think those numbers would equate to maybe scoring more baskets. But he gets a lot of them on the defensive end. And the ones he gets on the offensive end, he's more determined to kick that ball out to shooters than go straight up himself.
Inbound Jason Tatum finds Pritchard.
Mouse.
Tatum enters the Porzingis. They find him. It's always a mouse on Porzingis. DeRozan trying to guard him, and in quick hands, he slapped the ball away. That's really all you can do if you're undersized against Porzingis is knock the ball loose, and that's what DeRozan did. Malik Monk switches to the right hand, floats it from 10 feet away, and it's all net.
Too easy.
We're going to have this DeRozan Hall of Fame conversation, too. Porzingis rises, falls away on Sabonis, who forced him to go backwards, and he missed the shot.
Looking for the contact. There was none there.
Malik Monk over the shoulder pass. Ellis turns Jaylen Brown around, drives, pump fake, scores off the window, and one. Jaylen Brown bullied Keon Ellis in the first quarter, and Ellis finally gets him back and ties the game.
Getting that off arm and then just hit him with the pump fake and went straight up. What makes you laugh, makes you cry.
Is that generally true?
Yeah. That's what I said when they...
I find it's usually different things that make you cry.
No, I'm telling you what, if my taxes, when I get money, I am laughing. When I have to pay money, I'm crying.
Keon Ellis free throw is good, 3-point play, and not bad. A little 7-0 run here for Sacramento as soon as they fell behind by 6, and they've regained the lead, 44-43. They did that in about a minute. 5:48 to go, quarter number 2. Cornette sets the high screen for Tatum. He's going to settle for the straightaway 3. Swish. Oh, that rim looking really big to him tonight.
Deep shots.
46-44. Missed his 2 inside, but he's knocked down a couple of threes. Monk steps back away from Pritchard into a wide-open 3. It's no good. And Tatum flies in for another rebound. That's 6 rebounds already for Tatum. Triple-double watch. Tatum shovels to the corner for a Pritchard 3. Circles the rim. Rim spits it out and makes it the 13th rebound for Sabonis. Murray pulls up on Jaylen Brown, but he misses the short little baseline jumper. The rebound for Horford. Jaylen Brown against DeRozan. Going to take the contested 3. Bounces short. Rebound. Eludes Cornette, and that's 14 for Sabonis. Forget 20. He might get 30. Malik Monk tiptoes the baseline. Crazy reverse up and good. Tie game. Malik Monk now in double figures. He's got 12. Porzingis, the high scorer with 13. Jaylen Brown had 10 early, but he's been quiet in the second. Tie game, 4:42 to go first half. Tatum, pressured by Sabonis, spins away from him, coming downhill. Double team, kick to the corner. Horford 3, no good. Offensive rebound, tapped home by Luke Cornette.
Finally, this time, Celtics able to grab the ball and lay it up softly.
And they pulled Sabonis away from the paint, which is why Cornette was able to tap that in. Ridiculous numbers. Sabonis, 14 rebounds already in 13 minutes. Monk moves it left side. DeRozan closed down by Horford.
King of the mid-range.
from the mid-range. 16-footer is no good. Tatum deflects the rebound right to Keon Ellis. Ellis throws it out to DeRozan. He dribbles into that mid-range and then throws to the corner. Ellis has Cornette in front of him. Can't really see the rim, so he pulls it back out to the wing, steps away from Cornette, misses the three. Rebound number 7 for Jason Tatum.
Tatum going to have a double-double himself maybe in the first half.
7.7 rebounds, 4 assists for Tatum. Celtics have come from 10 points down to grab a 2-point lead. Here's the entry. Cornette finds Pritchard. He's in the dunker spot, and he scores off the window before Ellis can get there.
Finally, Sacramento calls timeout. Seeing some things Doug Christie said I don't like.
3:40. Well, you know what a wise man once told me? What makes you laugh makes you cry. 3:40 to go first half. Boston 50, Sacramento 46 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Hello, my name is Jorge Gaviria, and I'm the founder of Hacienda. We partner with farmers in Mexico to bring heirloom corn products to every kitchen. With my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One, I earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. And it has no preset spending limit, which means my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus.
My brother-in-law died suddenly. Now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. After that, I told my wife we couldn't put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Grady and Max, Amico Church broadcast booth in Boston, with the Celtics have come from 10 points down to grab a 4-point lead, 50-46, with 3:40 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will have all the scores. Obviously, Ohio State, Texas, trying to get the other spot with Notre Dame in the national championship game. And at Madison Square Garden tonight, OKC already up by 24 on the Knicks midway through the second quarter.
Weren't the Knicks right in the Celtics back door? Whew. You said before, a half a game back.
Knicks got to within a half game, but that's as close as they've gotten. And if the Celtics win and the Knicks lose tonight, that'll be a 3.5 game margin, which brings up kind of an interesting, it's early, but not super early. DeRozan switches to the left hand, pulls up on Cornette. 18-footer is no good. DeRozan's been cold here. 2 of 10. Tatum into the front court. Moves to his left, gets the Cornette screen, chased by Sabonis. Tatum spins away from Sabonis, bounce pass into the paint, stolen. He forced that into Cornette. Malik Monk took it away. Monk gets fouled, reached in by Jaylen Brown, and Monk goes down hard to the floor as if he got poked in the eye. Jaylen Brown goes over to check on him.
They're in the face. Well, the thing you look at with that particular pass is you never, ever, you think of it this way, never, ever do that. Put the basketball in a situation where you throw it down to a giraffe like that. Got to go up in the air to get it, man.
Fans are seeing the replay. Jaylen Brown was reaching in for the ball because Monk dribbled it a little bit loosely behind his back, so Jaylen thought he had a chance to get to it. So he reached out with his right hand as Monk was diving forward, and Jaylen caught him right in the face. Malik Monk against Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble, coming strong in the paint, runs it off the window and in. You got a head of steam going. Could always score. Monk's got 14 here in the first half. 50-48, Boston by 2. Jaylen Brown straight away. Lyles extends his arms on defense. Jaylen puts it in his left hand. Derek White backs out to the three-point line, creating some room. Jaylen knocks Monk away, and they'll call the foul on the reach-in the second time. Third team foul on Sacramento. 37-14 run for OKC.
They're trying to say he was going up with the basketball? No.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown's getting free throws here.
And he should be. Oh, well, don't let me say that. I'm on the Celtic radio network here.
Jaylen's first free throw. Bounces in, where we will be keeping our prices flat, by the way, on this side.
I love that. Been listening to Zolak here lately. Having a rough time.
You won't hear him doing games for a while now.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think? Vrabel?
Having a rough time. Right
Vrabel or Johnson?
I think that's easy. Vrabel's in the house.
52-48. Maybe the other one can take care of the Bruins. 52-48. Boston by 4. So clearly, coaching is not the issue there. Sabonis against Jaylen Brown. Baseline extended. One dribble. Here comes the double team. Sabonis gets rid of it to DeRozan. Cornet right on him with 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan pulls up. Tough contested jumper. Rims out. Rebound Horford. But I think Sabonis drew a foul on Derek White. Loose ball foul. Nope. Timeout.
You're so concerned. I'm just watching Sabonis. He gets inside out. He puts himself in a position. Oh, no, that was a bad call. That was a bad call.
If you want to go down to YouTube rabbit hole tonight, do it with Sabonis' dad, if you've never seen him play. He was the first truly great international player in the NBA. DeRozan left side 3 comes up short. Defensive rebound corner, and he gets fouled in a reach in.
That's Sabonis.
Yeah. Sabonis 14 rebounds in 16 minutes.
Tell you what, his dad also had this other tendency. When you're around him, Shamel vodka. Wasn't water. It was white, but it wasn't water.
He was, especially by today's standard of player, he was a monster. So skilled. He raised his son as a big Celtic fan. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble drive. Spins on Lyles, lays it up at the cup, no good, but there's the foul that will put Sacramento over the limit. So Celtics will shoot free throws the rest of the quarter with 1:51 to go, leading by 4.
Had Brown, we had a chance to talk to him after the game. He used some colorful words talking about the officials. And he went on to say, I have to be strong. And if I'm going to get to the hole, I know I'm going to get fouled. And sometimes you put that 3 in your pocket and you attack the rim using your big size. I mean, that's what I said about the Bruins. They have to use that size of theirs, size advantage. Anytime that young man gets on 3, the puck should never be knocked away from him.
Are you pirating my posture knock 3-on-3 overtime take?
It's not working. That's what I'm saying.
You got to get to overtime for it to work. JB gets 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Quick 3 in the corner. No good from Keegan Murray. Offensive rebound. A couple of shots at it. And eventually it's tapped home by Lyles. That looked like it was hit over the cylinder.
It was, but again, Celtics giving up 2 minutes second chance opportunity.
53-50. Boston by 3.
Put it in your pocket, the 3.
Missed 3 by Horford. Sacramento with the ball down 3. DeRozan scooping, scoring with the left hand, and 1. They'll go to the line to try to tie it.
DeRozan so good at that inside out. Paul Pierce and Ray Allen taught him lessons that were invaluable.
Is there any scenario by which DeMar DeRozan does not go into the Hall of Fame?
No.
I'm with him. And people hear it and they say, DeMar DeRozan, Hall of Famer? No. What?
I wonder can they go back and take that away, that basket away, because he was clearly in the rim. That ball was on the lid of the rim when he tapped it in. The only way that goes if you're playing European basketball.
Arvydas Sabonis would be good. 3-point play for DeRozan, and we start this game over again with 1:17 to go in the first half. The tie score is 53. Derek White moves it to Tatum, left side. Tatum, right-hand dribble, chased by Sabonis. They've been trying to get Sabonis on Tatum here.
Did it.
Tatum, right-hand dribble, coming strong, runs it off the window and in. Man, the first step now is getting impossible to defend. 9, 7, and 4 for Tatum here in the first half. 55-53, Boston by 2. DeRozan Kick out. Keegan Murray moves it to Malik Monk. Guarded by Derek White deep on the left side. Sabonis sets the high screen. Turn to the corner. Coming downhill is Monk. Pump fake. Scores off the window, but he landed with both feet after taking off, and that is traveling no matter what country you're playing in.
That was a great little pump fake. I love that move. Man, he got his man up in the air. He was leaning in, then went right back into the body. Let's see the replay on this. Did he walk? Boom, stop.
Yep.
Yeah. In today's NBA.
55-53. Boston by 2 on the ball. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Tatum. Here comes a double team from Murray. He knifes through it, forces it up. No good. Porzingis has the rebound. He's falling out of bounds, but he gets it away out to Drew Holiday at half court. Can he save it? He can. 4 on the shot clock for Holiday. Steps to his left. Rainbow 3 blocked. Murray got a piece of it, and it comes down to the Kings. They can hold for the final shot here, trailing by 2. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Kings only scored 19 points in the second quarter, but they built that early lead. Here's DeRozan against Jaylen Brown, moving it to Malik Monk. 3 seconds to go. Monk dribbles to the dotted line. His jumper bounces out, and that's how the first half will come to an end. So 13 apiece for Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis. 15 rebounds in the first half for Domantas Sabonis. A 10-point Sacramento lead is erased. We've got a 2-point game at the break. Joe Murray coming up. Our score, Boston 55, Sacramento 53. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, and you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Haya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Haya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Haya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Haya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hayahealth.com/no sugar. Go to HIYAhealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble behind Porzingis, a screen behind the back bounce pass gives Porzingis a straightaway 3. And that didn't take long. 8 straight for the Celtics, and they've cut it to 2. 34-32.
Well, funny how a little defense helps you out.
Yes, a little defense indeed, Cedric Maxwell, as the Celtics have a 55-53 lead at halftime. I'm Joe Murray. And that was Kristaps Porzingis, who had 14 minutes in the first half tonight, went 3 of 5 from downtown. You heard one of them. 13 points. He had 7 rebounds as well and a block, leading the way for the Green in the first half so far here Celtics put up 27 in the first quarter and then went on a nice little run in the second quarter, winning that one 28-19 and the 2-point lead. Some other notes in this one. Jaylen Brown, he's played 18 minutes. Still 0 for 3 from downtown, but 5 of 12 from the field. He also has 13 first half points, including this basket.
Jaylen Brown throws that shoulder into Ellis, spins, crazy reverse, up and good. He lost that ball on his hip on the way in, was able to recover in time to land under the basket and scoop it in.
Gathered, put a little spinneroonie on it.
Little spinneroonie. And, of course, that was a wrestling reference with a 5-time Booker T. 3 assists so far in the first half for Jaylen Brown. Again, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Some other starters tonight. Derek White's got 3 points in 14 minutes, while Drew Holiday only 2 points so far, but 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And, of course, you can't forget about Jason Tatum, who's played 19 minutes so far. He already has 7 rebounds, 4 assists, does have 3 turnovers so far. 2 for 4 from downtown, 9 points, including this basket.
Cornette sets the high screen for Tatum. He's going to settle for the straightaway 3. Swish. Oh, that rim looking really big to him tonight.
Deep shots.
Tatum's just getting going. Again, 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from downtown. See if they can get to the free throw line a little bit more in the second half. Taking a look at the Celtics bench. 9 first half points from Peyton Pritchard. He's played 15 minutes so far, 4 of 8 from the field. Does have 1-3 from downtown and an assist. Also, Luke Cornette contributing in this one as usual. 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Lighten up the old score sheet there for Luke Cornette. Al Horford's coming off the bench tonight. 13 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, and just the 2 points, but he is a +8 so far. And Sam Hauser has been off injured all year long, but 5 minutes so far. All his shots from 3. He's 0 for 2 right now. Does have a block. Also has 2 turnovers in this one. That's the rest of the scores there for the Boston Celtics. If you look at Sacramento's side, Malik Monk's got 14 first half points. Domantas Sabonis already has 15 points in the first half. He's on pace for 30 rebounds in this one. Let's see if the Celtics can get a little bit tighter when it comes to the rebounding edge. Right now they have the lead, but unfortunately it's all Sabonis. We will take a look at the NBA scoreboard. Also, what is the score in the college football playoff game that's currently happening right now? I'll have more for you all coming up next here. I'm Joe Murray on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
I couldn't lose weight. Fatigue, gas, bloating, hot flashes.
These women got life-changing symptom relief from Belvital, the comprehensive hormone health solution from Body. While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent Body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
The combination of the fitness, the food, the breathing exercises, the supplements, it's just the magic that I was missing.
My workouts have never been better.
I love the combination of the Pilates with lifting.
My body literally feels like
it got younger.
This nutrition program has taught me what my body truly needs.
I'm less bloated. I have less inflammation.
Now I'm equipped with how to manage the stress.
It's helping me sleep so much better.
Within a week or two of taking these supplements, I physically felt a difference.
I have transformed my body from the inside out.
Belvital is a first-of-its-kind complete program that is helping thousands of women feel good. Learn more at belvital.com.
The home of the bees, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
Scoreboard from around the league brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tire, go to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Third quarter right now, Pacers over the Warriors 68-59. It's the Magic 67-65 over the Bucks, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Pelicans 70, 76ers 67 at halftime. It's the Thunder all over New York 70-43. And in the second quarter, Bulls lead the Wizards 41-36. The late night game tonight, Denver, they host the Brooklyn Nets. Patriots interviewed Ben Johnson for their head coaching role today. According to ESPN, the interview went well. Patriots had two players listed as all-pros. Brandon Schooler, he was first-team all-pro. Christian Gonzalez, he was on the second team. Jalen Hurts, he'll start for the Eagles this weekend. And at the college football playoff right now, Ohio State leads Texas 7-0 with 8:31 to go in the first half. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valve Linus and Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next draft or oil change at Valve Linus and Oil Change, now open in Rainham, Reading, and in Braintree. I'm Joe Murray. The second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
This new year, I want to spend more time with my family, get healthier, and make sure my finances are in order. That includes finally securing life insurance. My friend recommended SelectQuote. They've helped more than 2 million people find coverage in the last 40 years. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month. And my husband got a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month. Plus, we qualified for same-day life insurance. No medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With SelectQuote, even if you have a health concern, be it high blood pressure, diabetes, even heart disease, their experienced agents can find you the right life insurance policy at the lowest price. Make life insurance the first resolution you check off your list this year.
Go to SelectQuote.com for your free quote. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Ready to prioritize yourself in the new year? Your skin is a great place to start. Dime Beauty, founded by a master esthetician, is more than just a skincare company. With 4 skin-conscious categories, skincare, beauty, body care, and fragrance, Dime offers simple, spa-worthy products that will help you enter 2025 with confidence. Whether you're revitalizing your regimen with nourishing products or building one from scratch, Dime makes it easy. The Work System, our all-in-one best-selling routine, includes a cleanser of your choice, toner, serums, and moisturizers, taking the guesswork out of skincare for your healthiest, happiest skin yet. Dime's commitment to clean ingredients and sustainable packaging ensures every product is as gentle on your skin as it is on the planet. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews and a loyal community, the results speak for themselves. Revive your skin and give yourself the routine refresh you deserve by visiting dimebeautyco.com. That's dimebeautyco.com. Your best skin awaits.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for 98!
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
What a play by Bird!
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Celtics had a chance to run. Right side to Fox through the lane. Back outside to Barros, who fires and hits from the right side of the Celtics. Have cut the deficit down to 5 points after trailing by 20, 87-62. The crowd's into it right here. 22nd timeout. Barros comes right, stops at the foul line, jumps it in. The Celtics have cut it to 1. Whoa. Timeout, Sacramento. Fox for 3. Got it! Rick Fox at a 3-point field goal. The Celtics lead it by 6.
We don't do nearly enough Spencer Ross on this show. That is for sure. And by the way, that was your first year, Max. 29 years ago today, these very same Sacramento Kings played in this very same building, which was then called the Fleet Center, January 10th, 1996. Celtics came from 25 down in the third quarter to beat the Kings 113-104, part of this disastrous run the Kings have had here in Boston. Kings have lost 16 of 17 here, and the only game they won, there were no fans because it was that pandemic season of 2021.
What I remember about that game was Rick Fox knocking down shots and doing what David Wesley was really good that year. And that was the year, I think, when who ended up sending them away? Oh, I know, Rick Pitino.
That was the final game, by the way, of the Dana Barros three-point streak. He made a 3 in that game, the 89th straight game, and then that was an NBA record at the time, and that was the last game of the streak.
And the next game, that was when Don Nelson came in, and ML Carr and Don Nelson, they had a peeing contest that day.
Your memory is one thing I always say about you is your extraordinary detail of memory for all of these games and stuff. Celtics have the ball to begin the third quarter, leading by 2. Derek White enters to Porzingis, and he got fouled. I think it'll reach in by DeRozan.
Should be 2 shots here going up with that basketball.
Porzingis will go to the line. If you're just joining us, Celtics had a really ugly first quarter defensively. Were fortunate to only be down by 10. They went on a huge run, 19-3 run, spanning the first quarter break to actually go up by 6. Then we went back and forth. Kings eventually took the lead. Celtics begin the third quarter up by 2. Now a pair of free throws for Porzingis. We were talking in the first half about DeMar DeRozan, who was going to be Hall of Famer. And if you don't think of him that way, okay. But understand some of the guys DeRozan has passed on the all-time scoring list in the last year. Elgin Baylor, Dwayne Wade, Adrian Dantley, Robert Parrish, Charles Barkley.
I don't like that, but numbers again. I got another number for you, which is more about the era.
And the scoring is up slightly from other eras. It really depends on which era you're talking about. Here's the entry. Sabonis has put up some crazy numbers himself tonight with 15 first-half rebounds. They swing it around the horn to Keegan Murray, missed the 3. Porzingis has the rebound. Sacramento got off to a very hot start shooting the 3. They're now down to 9 of 31. Porzingis, he'll try a 3 for the left side, all net.
Not ready to play him, but Sabonis is going to do all that, but he's going to have to come out and guard.
Porzingis threes never hit the rim and bounce in. They're just all net or they miss. Sabonis operating against Porzingis, who busted up by 7 now. This is the largest lead for the Celtics. They swing it around the horn of the quarter. Keon Ellis moves to the elbow. Sabonis against Porzingis. No shot available, so it throws out to Keegan Murray. He misses another 3. Now the rebound for Jason Tatum.
Tatum, yet another rebound, doing well.
Sacramento started 5 of 7, so they're 4 of their last 25 from 3. Behind the back bounce pass, Tatum to Holiday, who steps in at 10 feet. Little push shot, no good. And the rebound deflected and eventually in the hands of Malik Monk. Kings down by 7. Monk pulls up, quick 3, got it.
Of course.
Step right to a spot. 60-56, Boston by 4. Derek White against Malik Monk. Gets the Porzingis screen. Sabonis is waiting, so it goes cross-court. Tatum up fakes, has to step on Keegan Murray, gets in deep, blows by Ellis, and scores with the left hand off the window.
Again, as well as anybody, going past the rim, using the left hand as a shield.
11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Tatum. DeRozan enters to Sabonis, who's in behind Jaylen Brown for the easy 2. There's your double-double for Sabonis. The difference for Sabonis tonight, he has all those triple-doubles, and he averages 6.5 assists a game. As Porzingis is stripped to the ball under the basket, out of bounds it goes. Celtics here at the back. Sabonis just 2 assists, along with his 10-point, 15-rebound double-double in 20 minutes.
You're thinking that way he'd be able to score more points, especially gets that ball around the rim, but a lot of times he looks to kick it out to shooters.
Last time the Kings won a game in this building in front of fans, 2007. Jaylen Brown spins in the baseline, exposed the ball, and Malik Monk took it away. Turnover number 6 for Boston. Keon Ellis starting for the injured De'Aaron Fox. And to Sabonis. He turns the corner, leaves the bounce pass for DeRozan, who steps to the right elbow. Jumper bounces out, offensive rebound. Tapped up and in by Sabonis. 12 points, and that's rebound number 16.
The effort defensively, again, by the Celtics is waning.
But the numbers are good after the Sacramento got off to a hot start. They've done nothing since about 10 minutes into the game. Jaylen Brown steps into a straightaway 3 and knocks it down.
You know, this game is too easy offensively for the Celtics, and hopefully they're not falling into that trap of just, look, we're going to score until we can't score anymore. Defending the basketball is always important. Look at this game I'm looking at right now. Texas and, I'm not watching that game.
Ohio State playing some defense. 9:12 to go third quarter. Boston 65, Sacramento 60 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 5, 65-60. Randy Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Meanwhile, at the Mecca, the largest halftime deficit for the Knicks in the Tom Thibodeau era. They're down by 27. OKC has scored 70 points in the first half.
You know what? I would love to see the Knicks get back in the game just to see how loud Madison Square Garden can get. That place, when they're down, their fans definitely get on them. But when they start getting rolling back the other way, oh, man, unbelievable.
Isaiah Joe, 23 points on 6 threes in the first half in 14 minutes for OKC. Remember, they beat the Knicks last Friday in Oklahoma. DeMar DeRozan against Drew Holiday. A couple of old heads going head-to-head there. Left side, Keegan Murray puts it in the hands of Malik Monk. Monk pull up 3, short, long rebound, headed for the corner and out of bounds. Celtics will get it. Celtics actually a +3 on the glass, despite the fact that Sabonis has 16. Sabonis has more than half of Sacramento's rebounds. Celtics will be out in the capital city late in the year. Tatum, quick turnaround 3 is no good. Man, he was feeling good about that. That's rebound number 17 for Sabonis. Malik Monk turns the corner, drives, finger roll, blocked by Derek White, offensive rebound, Sabonis. His putback blocked by Porzingis, who scrambles to touch the ball ahead on a bounce to Jason Tatum. Great hustle play by Porzingis. Tatum for Drew Holiday, steps back into a right side 3 and hits it.
And that's the loudest you've seen this building get on a defensive stance by the Celtics. block shot, another block shot, and hustle play.
Tell you what, Sabonis has a real shot at the TD Garden record tonight. Boston by 7. 67-60. DeRozan rises into Porzingis, who lets out a yell of frustration because he knew DeRozan lured him into that foul.
They're saying going up with that. 2 shots. Yeah. DeRozan does that move where he extends his arms with the ball into your arms, goes into your arms, you get hit, all of a sudden, boom, he's up shooting free throws. That's how you go to the Hall of Fame.
There have been 23.
No, excuse me. That's when I want to tell you about those numbers. You're talking about how they're skewed right now. When they told me that all of a sudden Larry Bird and somebody had passed him, and that's why I started laughing. I'm like, what do you mean that this man from Golden State passed Larry Bird in the 3 points made?
Well, this is about a couple of things. Availability, first and foremost, because Larry didn't have the longest career ever. As DeRozan gets the free throws to make it 67-61. The other thing, obviously, is the three-point shot plays a big factor in this. But DeRozan is not a three-point shooter. And yet DeRozan is 30th now on the NBA's all-time scoring list. And he would be, if he doesn't go to the Hall of Fame, he would be by thousands of points the all-time leading scorer to not get in. Jalen, defensive 3 seconds is the call against the Kings. Tatum will shoot the technical, despite the fact that who's out there? Drew Holiday's out there. Derek White is out there. Porzingis is out there. So Tatum would be 4th in terms of free throw percentage.
But
starting trouble.
But first and what? In your heart.
A lot of other things.
Oh, got to change here.
Well, you know why I didn't acknowledge that? Because I called it a 3 when it happened. I knew it was a 3, and I knew the rest of the world would eventually catch up to us, and they have. So after Tatum hits the technical,
sometimes they don't catch up with you.
That's awfully true. Hey, I don't know what's going on anymore. Listen, Trump 2028 is trending on Twitter tonight. So
God bless him.
Side of the bounce, it's safe for the Drew Holiday. Shovel back to Tatum on the wing. Tatum bounce entry caught by Holiday, punched away from him, goes off Holiday out of bounds. Celtics turn it over for the 7th time. They had a chance to take their first double-digit lead. Kings led briefly by 10 late in the first quarter tonight.
That's what scares me about this game for the Celtics. The opportunities there.
Dribbling to the elbow, DeRozan. Well, he's missed a lot of his type shots tonight. DeRozan is now 3 of 15.
Tatum with another rebound.
Yeah, Tatum's up to 9. Right-hand dribble bumped by Keegan Murray. He draws the foul on the way towards the basket. 23 20-rebound games in the history of this building. He just took one away from Sabonis, so he's down to 18. But he's obviously going to get 20 tonight. So that's about less than 1 per year. As this is just as it is your 30th year. Calling Celtic games, it is the 30th year of this building. Building record is, I say, only 24 with Sabonis at 18 midway through the third. Derek White open right side 3, no good, and there's number 19 for Sabonis. We are not yet at the midway point of quarter number 3. Monk over the shoulder pass. Sabonis steps in. Shovels it out to the driving DeRozan, who scoops and scores off the window. Tough one.
That was nice. Swung that around.
Third assist for Sabonis. Jaylen Brown kick out, fielded on a hot by Tatum. He's got a pretty good look at the left side 3 switch.
And what you did, ran away from Tatum to guard a 3-point shooter.
What's tough for Sacramento here is they've held the Celtics at 32% from 3, and yet they trail by 9. That's usually a number that's trouble for the Celtics when they get down below that 32% mark. Sabonis cross-court pass against the double team, deflected, but it gets to DeRozan, who moves it back to the right corner. Keegan Murray up fakes, takes 2 long strides in and runs it off the glass and in. They're finally starting to drive as opposed to settling for those threes. 72-65, Boston by 7. Porzingis wide open right side 3, no good. And there's rebound number 20 for Sabonis with 6:13 to go in the third. Sabonis drives, goes to the left hand and scores on Porzingis. The building record set by Kevin Love 14 years ago. A lot of these games have happened in early January. The top 2 games, the Kevin Love game and the Karl Anthony Towns games, were in early January. Tatum fumbles the dribble and then, out of frustration, commits one of those fouls that's a potential transition take fouls. He bumps Keegan Murray. This is a pattern we've seen with Tatum. Tatum, he turns it over, thought there should be a foul call. He doesn't get the call for whatever reason, and then he commits a foul out of frustration. It's been a transition take foul a couple of times, and this one will be.
That is true. I mean, if you get frustrated, but you don't compound that with, by creating that situation. Derek coming out of the game. Derek has been struggling a little bit in this particular game.
Coming off the illness, remember, didn't play in Denver. He's only has 3 points in 20 minutes tonight.
For the Celtics, number 30, Sam Hauser, and number 40, Luke Cornett, into the game, replacing Porzingis and Jaylen Brown.
Derek White and Porzingis will come out.
This is changing gears right now with this team. When you bring these guys in the game, Hauser, Cornett, they talk about them saying, you don't have enough veterans. I take those guys to walk here.
Traveling right off the side of the bounds. (72-68). Boston lead down to 4. Pritchard and Cornett in. Pritchard moves it to Hauser. Jump pass to the right wing. Tatum against Herter. Tatum now picked up by Lyles. Entry pass deflected, stolen by Herter. Back-to-back turnovers by Tatum. Long lead pass. Pritchard gets in the passing lane, playing free safety, and knocks it away from Malik Monk, and he's got the clean steal. Pritchard, long lead for Hauser on the left wing. Closed down by Keon Ellis. Thrown back out to Pritchard. Drives right side, keeps it away from Malik Monk. Tiptoes under the basket. Sabonis is waiting. Trotter comes to Cornett and throws a behind-the-back bounce pass to Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard spins on Monk. Gets to the dotted line, creates some separation. He knocks down the shot, and finally, they call that push-off on Pritchard.
Wow. He had that off-arm. Look at the off-arm. Look at the off-arm, the push-off. It was clear. And what you saw then was the entire lineup over there kind of stood up on the bench, and they said, Mr. Fisher, that just ain't right.
5 minutes to go right now in the third quarter. If you're syncing up with TV, Boston by 4. Quick 3 in the air, no good.
Good rebound by Tatum.
Yeah, Monk took that shot. Tatum grabs his 10th rebound, so a double-double for Tatum. Plus 5 assists. He exposes the ball and commits his 3rd consecutive turnover and commits a reach-in foul. Wow, that is 3 straight possessions that have ended for the Celtics with a Jason Tatum turnover.
Tatum is in. This time Tatum lets it go. But, you could have just as easily then had another take foul.
Tatum has 4 turnovers in the quarter, 7 for the game. That's the most by a Celtic this year. Lyles, hand to Herter. Herter turns the corner. Pritchard slides his feet. Herter gets rid of it. Bounce pass into the corner. Ellis, kick out Sabonis. Hand off Monk. Hauser in front of him. Shot clock at 5. Monk switches to the right hand, step back on Pritchard. Tough 3, no good at the shot clock buzzer. Rebound deflected, ends up in the hands of Lyles. Throws out to Herter, long cross court. Ellis caught it in the corner, Butler calling an offensive foul. Setting a moving screen, Sabonis.
And Sabonis had a great call then. They missed one. He was inside out, had a chance to get the rebound. 2 Celtics pushed him in the back.
So I didn't realize this until just this second. The Sabonis 22 rebound game in here. 3 years ago tonight, same day. Pritchard drives baseline, pushes Ellis away, but he missed the layup. And now the Celtics just can't score. Nobody can. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 72-68 it remains. Boston by 4. Monk bounce pass into the paint. Herter closed down by Tatum. Throws out to Sabonis. Sabonis pulls his way in on Cornett. Gets deep in the paint. Scoops and scores. Tough bucket. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
Sabonis looking like, how could I not get a call here? But the Celtics, again, their worst own enemy, just not making plays.
16 points, 20 rebounds for Sabonis. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. 3:48 to go. Third quarter, Boston 72, Sacramento 70 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
I couldn't lose weight. Fatigue, gas, bloating, hot flashes.
These women got life-changing symptom relief from Belvital, the comprehensive hormone health solution from Body. While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent Body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
The combination of the fitness, the food, the breathing exercises, the supplements, it's just the magic that I was missing.
My workouts have never been better.
I love the combination of the Pilates with lifting.
My body literally feels like it got younger.
This nutrition program has taught me what my body truly needs.
I'm less bloated. I have less inflammation.
Now I'm equipped with how to manage the stress.
It's helping me sleep so much better.
Within a week or two of taking these supplements, I physically felt a difference.
I have transformed my body from the inside out.
Belvital is a first-of-its-kind complete program that is helping thousands of women feel good. Learn more at belvital.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Boston lead down to 2, 72-70, as the Kings have scored 8 straight. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Crazy, wild third quarter for Jason Tatum here as his turnovers are piling up. Luke Cornett, and to Sam Hauser. Entry back to Cornett, turns, hook shot from about 8 feet away in the baseline is looking good.
You don't see that in his arsenal that much. This time just turned immediately and put that ball in the air.
Attacking Carter, the rookie scoops it with the right hand, no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Sabonis. An insane game. He's up to 22 rebounds now.
Kind of 30.
Along with 18 points. Here's the entry. Cornett kick out. Anticipating, running in the passing lane is Herter. He's got the steal. Sabonis, who had 22 rebounds exactly 3 years ago tonight in this building, has 22 with 2:50 to go in the third quarter. DeRozan spinning on Hauser. Pump fake. Steps through. Banks it no good. Offensive rebound. Sabonis can't get the putback. That's his 23rd rebound. And here come the Celtics. Pritchard. Shovel pass. Horford moves to Tatum right side. Tatum challenged by Sabonis. Works it back to the logo. Tatum has 5 turnovers in the quarter. Bounce pass Horford into the right corner. Hauser steps into 15 feet. High arcing jumper is good.
Ran him off that line then. Said, nope, you're not taking the 3, but you can have it too.
2:15 to go in the third. 76-72. Trey Lyles. Finds Herter. Turn to Sabonis, fakes the handoff. Sabonis is alone for a second, but he's going to move it instead to Carter against Tatum. Carter, left-hand dribble drive, gets deep in the paint. He scoops it up and in, but it was very close to the shot clock buzzer. They're going to give him the 2 for now, but they'll look at that in Secaucus to see if he got it away in time. For the moment, 76-74. Tatum steps to his right, misses a 3, and the rebound somehow eludes Sabonis and goes to Trey Lyles.
How did he get 30 rebounds? That means like
Sabonis is about to break the TD Garden record for rebounds in a game, and he could do it before the third quarter is over. Foul, Pritchard going over the back of DeRozan, commits it, and that's the last foul the Celtics have to give here in the third quarter with 1:31 to go.
I like what DeRozan did. Set a huge base, and when the ball came, as a defender, you had to go around him. Some of these guys make very small base, so you can go around them real easy. Sometimes Brown doesn't make a big base, and the defender is able to run around him and get the basketball.
Inbound comes to Trey Lyles. I'll shut off at the free throw line by Horford. Pass back out, deflected by Hauser. Going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Kings, down to 7 to shoot.
That was a smart play by Herder. And Herder saw the ball going out of bounds, but wouldn't let Pritchard get up to the basketball. Watch out for DeRozan here getting this basketball. I would keep the ball away from him and make it go to somebody else.
Nope.
The third quarter by Devin Carter occurred after the expiration of the shot clock, and as a result, the basket has been overturned.
I would love to tell you that I hate and I just get tired of being right, but I don't.
Well, I've been around you. You've been wrong a couple of times, but who's counting?
Only with career choices. DeRozan switches to the left hand, pull up on Hauser, long two, no good. Rebound is Tatum's 11th of the night. 76-72, Boston by 4. Tatum angles to his left. Trey Lyles waiting for him. Tatum going to start his drive, get deep in the paint. He had nowhere to go, so he put up a crazy shot. No good. DeRozan floats it ahead to Keegan Murray. All alone, 2-hand slam.
Great play then. Tatum thought it was foul going down in the lane then.
Tatum is 5 of 13. Either 7 or 8 turnovers, depending on how they're doing the stats down there. Richard, guarded by Carter, finds Hauser running free for a straightaway 3. He needed that one, but it's no good. He's fighting. He's just fighting through it, you can tell. They have Hauser not scoring, but he made a shot on the baseline a little while ago. DeRozan down the right side, pull up at 18 feet, swish.
Nice. DeRozan got right where he wanted to go. Good pick then, got a big on it, then stopped on the dime and popped it.
Tie score is 76 with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Celtics will hold for one good shot. Ben Wallace had like a 30-rebound game, a crazy one against Celtics. Moving screen, that's another turnover committed by Tatum, and an offensive foul.
And here's the worst part about that. You give the team back with plenty of time on the shot. I was about to say that unless you turn the ball over, and sure enough you do.
Jason Tatum has committed 5 turnovers in the quarter, 8 for the game.
We're going to call Elias and see what the TD record is.
That one I don't keep. Scoring and the rebounding.
Elias might keep that one. 5 turnovers in a quarter.
It is the most turnovers by a Celtic this year. Certainly. Jaylen Brown had 6 at home against Atlanta. Jason Tatum had 8 at home against, or 6 at home against Miami. 8 tonight, most by a Celtic this year. Final 5 seconds, third quarter. DeRozan steps to his right, 18 feet. Jumper is short. Rebound Pritchard. What a bizarre night. Pritchard from half court. Fans wanted to see him, but the shot came too late anyway. Goes over the top of the backboard. 8 turnovers for Tatum. DeRozan is 5 for 20. Neither team can make a 3. And here we are, where the Celtics trail by 7 at the end of one, led by 2 at halftime, and we're right back where we started as we make the turn for home. End of 3 on a historic statistical night and an ugly basketball night at TD Garden. Boston 76, Sacramento 76. Fourth quarter next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's O. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Game tied at 76 as we begin the fourth quarter. What a strange night this has been. 8 turnovers for Jason Tatum. Sabonis about to shatter the TD Garden record for rebounds in a game. A left side 3. That's a rainbow 3 knocked down by the rookie Carter. And Sacramento has the lead, 79-76.
Keep your hands down and think of it this way. Sacramento got a shot off late. They took 2 points away from them. Could have been up by 5.
We got the Celtics with 4 points in the last 5.5 minutes against a very shaky defensive team. Although Sacramento's been better this year defensively without the Aaron Fox, who's not playing tonight. Kings by 3. Jaylen Brown had a hot start early. Enters to Porzingis, who the Kings have had trouble stopping. He turns on Keegan Murray. Short little jumper, rims out. Lyles has the rebound. And he is fouled in the backcourt by Porzingis. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Kings have taken control of the game. Carter, pull-up 3, got another one. Back-to-back threes by Devin Carter. And the Kings suddenly lead by 6 after trailing by 9 just a few minutes ago. Derek White enters to Porzingis, turns and gets fouled by Keegan Murray.
And looks at the official in disdain, saying, why didn't I get that call before? Smart play by the Kings, though, spreading everything out and getting a shooter against Porzingis. Porzingis is not going to challenge that shot. Well, 2 in a row. They have to start challenging at that point. I see Carter walking essentially like he could walk under the legs of Porzingis. He's just that much difference in height.
The Celtics have scored 4 points, now 5, in the last 7 minutes and 50 seconds. To go from up 9 to down 6, Porzingis gets the free throws to stop the bleeding for the moment. 82-78. Kings by 4. And the ball, 11 minutes to go. Trying to win their first game in this building in front of fans since 2007. Carter turns the corner, drives on Pritchard, scoops it off the window and in. How about this takeover for the rookie Devin Carter? 84-78. Kings by 6. Porzingis for Jaylen Brown. He is open. Left side 3. No good. Back iron. The rebound for Devin Carter.
Then here's the thing. He just wants to shoot that basketball.
Carter steps to his left. Another 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound deflected by Lyles out of bounds. It'll be Boston ball. No, they're going to get the Kings. And the Celtics are trying to inbound the ball. Do you use a challenge for this? You might get an overrule. Yeah, you get an overrule. It hurts the Celtics as far as not being able to get up the floor quickly.
They do get the ball back.
But they get the ball without having to use a challenge. Celtics down 6.
No time for some Derek White magic here.
No, Derek White's entry is bad for Porzingis, but he was being held and fouled. Kings have committed 2 fouls here in the first minute, 38 of the fourth. Remember, the Celtics this year have played 37 games, and in 36 of them, they have had the lead at some point in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Look how much taller Porzingis is. He's always that way, but even more so right now against the guys out there with the Kings. Very small team.
Jaylen Brown, stop and start, dropping on Lyles, gets in deep, goes off the glass, no good, but he's bumped and fouled. Jaylen Brown will get free throws, and now you got 3 team fouls on the Kings in the first 143 of the fourth.
Attacking the rim. Sometimes you put that 3 away and not really just say, okay, 3, 3, 3. No, this time attack the rim, especially if a team is that small. I love when Jaylen Brown shoots the threes, but in that particular time, he wasn't prepared to shoot him. And you say, why? Because he was almost sideways as he misses the first 2 free throws. Basketball guys are funny, man. They will give and they will take you away. And just say the way I'm talking about the Celtics playing on the defensive end or lackadaisical. You know, we talked about before when Celtics had a chance to go up by 10, didn't do it. And it's been downhill ever since. Other thing, you let a guy like DeRozan start getting involved in the game, and he can take over a game by himself.
1 or 2 free throws for Jaylen, 84-79. Kings by 5. DeRozan pull up on Porzingis. Jumper is no good. Rebound deflected off the hands of Derek White into the hands of Malik Monk. DeRozan can't make a shot. He is 5 for 21. Monk bounce entry. Here's Sabonis. Enters in deep. Deflected, stolen by Holiday. Quick hands. Sabonis forced that one. Drew Holiday gets it back from Derek White. Holiday, left-hand dribble. Bounce pass. Porzingis catches and thought he got fouled. No call. Ball comes free. Celtics turn it over. Devin Carter shovels ahead of Sabonis. Kick out Monk. He up fakes the 3. Steps to his right. Takes it. No good. Back iron. Rebound Porzingis.
Good rebound coming back to get that one.
Derek White.
The Derek White takeover here.
Puts in the hands of Porzingis. Left-hand dribble, bumps with Lyle, so it's back out to Derek White. He needs this one. Way short of the 3. And the rebound deflected by Sabonis into the hands of Lyles.
I'm calling his name out, but he's had the opportunity.
Kings by 5.
Wow,
Wide open 3 is missed by Malik Monk, but it comes all the way out to Sabonis, and his 3 is good. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, and some boos raining down on the Celtics.
Reaction time. Didn't react at all to the rebound.
21 points, 24 rebounds for Sabonis, and the Kings have their largest lead since early in the game. 8:53 to go. Sacramento 87, Boston 79 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
I couldn't lose weight. Fatigue, gas, bloating, hot flashes.
These women got life-changing symptom relief from Belvital, the comprehensive hormone health solution from Body. While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent Body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
The combination of the fitness, the food, the breathing exercises, the supplements, it's just the magic that I was missing.
My workouts have never been better.
I love the combination of the Pilates with lifting.
My body literally feels like it got younger.
This nutrition program has taught me what my body truly needs.
I'm less bloated. I have less inflammation.
Now I'm equipped with how to manage the stress.
It's helping me sleep so much better.
Within a week or 2 of taking these supplements, I physically felt a difference.
I have transformed my body from the inside out.
Belvital is a first-of-its-kind complete program that is helping thousands of women feel good. Learn more at belvital.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Celtics down by 8, 8:53 to go, and a mess max of their own making.
Yeah, you're talking about turning the basketball over. Said Tatum had, 5 turnovers in the quarter, the third quarter. Derek White, who has been so effective shooting the basketball, only has 3 points in the game. We focused on him. And Malik Monk, 18 points. And in that last play in particular, that shows me where your mentality is defensively. Monk misses a shot, and no Celtic reacted. First of all, Monk had a wide open shot, missed that one. Then Sabonis, it goes out to him. He's wide open, and he knocks down the shot.
Last player with more rebounds in a game against the Celtics than Sabonis has now is Ben Wallace, who had 28 23 years ago. Boston down 8. Jaylen Brown gets deep in the paint, flips it up and in with the right hand. That's how this game started, with Jaylen Brown going wherever he wanted to go.
This time, use his size.
He had 10 in the first 5 minutes of the game and is at 19 now. 87-81. Kings by 6. DeRozan. Bounded by Pritchard. Throws a bounce pass out towards Malik Monk. Return to DeRozan. Kick out. Keegan Murray. Ball fake. 3 in the air. Got it for Keegan Murray. And the Kings are up by 9. Finally getting some threes to fall again. Until they couldn't make one in the second or third quarter. Kings by 9. 8:11 to go. Celtics have only made 2 shots in the last 10 minutes. Jaylen Brown muscled and fouled. That's the last foul Kings had to give. Monk gave the foul about 12 feet away in the paint. And he's saying that Jaylen Brown bullied me, which he did.
It's the only thing the Celtics have going for them now. They would be shooting free throws the rest of the way. But can you defend enough when you think about this Kings team and rebound the basketball?
Peyton Pritchard will trigger the side of the bounce. And safe for the Jaylen Brown against Malik Monk. Right hand dribble. Now between his legs. Jaylen coming strong in the paint. Kick out to the corner. Derek White is open. 3 is no good. And the rebound goes to Carter. And Derek White just doesn't have it tonight. That's really hurting the Celtics. He is 1 of 7. Celtics 10 of 37 from 3. We told you about the magic number. Keep the Celtics in the low 30s or below. You got a chance. DeRozan spins, hits the long 2 baseline jumper over Pritchard, and the Kings have their largest lead of the night. They're up by 11.
I'll tell you just when DeRozan does what DeRozan does.
29-9 is the Sacramento run here to go from down 9 to up 11. 7:27 to go. Here's Porzingis attacking, scooping, scoring. Which way? They're calling the block. DeRozan was there to take the charge, but he was inside the circle. And by an inch, Porzingis will get free throws.
Boy, immediately, all the Kings turn and go, okay. Nope, and they're holding their breath, but clearly you can see, look at DeRozan. Where is he at? Where is he at?
Oh, I'm challenging that if I'm Doug Christie.
Joe Christie said no. I think if you look at he's bringing those 2 feet together, his feet were still moving at that particular time.
Porzingis misses the free throw. So no 3-point play. 92-83. Kings by 9. 7:18 to go. Celtics now will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Malik Monk, left-hand dribble drive past Holiday. Attack, scores off the glass.
Malik Monk hanging in the air then.
Malik Monk's got 20. 94-83. Derek White. Push pass for Jaylen Brown. You got to bring Tatum back now. Jaylen Brown throws out to Porzingis. He up fakes a 3. He's going to attack the paint. 2 long strides. Runs it off the glass. No good. Sabonis made him take a bad angle. And that rebound belongs to Sabonis. In the 30-year history of this building, no one has ever gotten 25 rebounds in a game until tonight. A new record for Domantas Sabonis, and he is not done yet. Over the shoulder pass. Keegan Murray open for 3. Got another one.
Keegan
Murray. And the Celtics are down by 14. Largest lead of the night. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout, but this one is fading fast. 6.5 to go. Sacramento 97, Boston 83 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
It was a bad night for the Celtics at the start. Really poor defensively. They were not connected, but they recovered in the second and third quarter with defense and turned a 10-point deficit into a 9-point lead. But the offense has gone Oklahoma City south. Since then, they have scored 11 points in the last 12 minutes of basketball. Their 9-point lead has become a 14-point deficit. There is still time, but now the champion Celtics have to play like it to pull this one out of the hat.
Yeah, they do. I mean, Derek White's been taken out of this game. They got Al Horford in this game to shoot the threes that he's not making.
97-83. Jalen gets in deep, scores easily with the left hand.
He's complaining right now, saying they got hit on the arm going in.
97-85. Sacramento by 12. 6:10 to go. And this is with DeRozan going 6 of 22 and no De'Aaron Fox. Malik Monk throws out to DeRozan. He's going to try 3. Got it. Not going to miss all of them.
DeRozan, never known to be a three-point shooter. This time knocks it down cleanly.
That's his first of the night. Sacramento by 15, their largest lead. 5:51 to go. Tatum is back in the game. Porzingis finds Tatum. Turns the corner, enters to Porzingis. He draws a double team immediately. Throws to Jalen on the corner, checks his feet. Pump fake on the 3, feeling contact. He throws it wildly at the rim. Carter fouled him, and Jalen Brown will get 3 free throws in.
And this is the first time you've done something good from the three-point line. Get a guy up in the air. This time go right to the body. Got to be consistent here. But you haven't been consistent on the defensive end. And Sacramento came to play. You had an opportunity, but you start giving away too much stuff. And guys like White, who has been so effective this year, not knocking down some shots.
The Celtics do not come back. They will be 6.5 games behind Cleveland. This is the largest gap between the Celtics and the Eastern Conference lead in nearly 3 full years. Jalen gets the first free throw.
Well, Cleveland playing well, but almost coughed the fur ball up when they went up to Toronto.
They didn't go up to Toronto. They actually got to stay home. That was a home back-to-back. And they trailed that game in the fourth quarter last night. And Darius Garland, who absolutely should be an all-star, pulled that rabbit out of the hat.
Talking to my buddy Jim Jones, who does what I do for the Cavaliers. He said,
so first of all, nobody does what you do. You mean he has the same job?
Jim Jones does. You got to know who Jim is. Jim has a degree in philosophy.
Yeah, I didn't say he didn't do it better. I'm saying he doesn't do the same thing. Nobody does what you do.
Okay, well, we'll go with that.
Jim Jones is great, by the way. He's a great dude to get to know. Jalen gets all 3 free throws here. So the Celtics get 3 points with the clock stop. Trailed by 12 with the clock rolling again. 5:37 to go. Kings have been in a lot of games this year, but they have been the ones who've had to come from behind. Not been a great clutch team. Malik Monk, pressured by Jalen Brown. Finds Sabonis, now DeRozan against Jason Tatum. DeRozan hunting an opening, driving down the right side, runs it off the window and in. He beat Tatum clean. DeRozan has worked for these points tonight. 19 points on 8 of 24 shooting. Jalen Brown gets into the baseline, gets the 2 right back. Crowd comes to their feet a little bit, but you can't trade baskets here when you're down by 12 with 5:05 to go.
Well, this is where DeRozan can take a game over. DeRozan gets again where he wants to go.
Pull up on 19 feet, jumper no good, back iron, rebound Drew Holiday. Boy, DeRozan missed a lot of open shots tonight. 8 of 24. Boston down 12, 4:50 to go. Tatum deep in the left side. Here's the answer. Jalen Brown spins on the rookie Carter. Baseline jumper, forced it, bounces out. Sabonis rebound number 26. Ben Wallace had 28 in the game against the Celtics. Our first year working together, 2001, 2002. This is the most since. Malik Monk, nasty step back on Porzingis. 19-footer, circles the rim. No good. Offensive rebound, Keegan Murray. Can't blame Drew Holiday there. That ball was just delayed coming out of the rim. Malik Monk, over the shoulder pass. Carter in the corner. He's in the big fourth quarter, the rookie. Right-hand dribble on Holiday. Fumbles it. Has it back. Throws it up wildly. It's top of the backboard. It's shot clock violation.
You are holding on by a string now if you're the Boston Celtics. I would love to see him attack the rim. You got the opposition in foul difficulty. Go away from the three, just take the two, and you score with the shot clock being off.
Tatum fumbles it in the paint, and if that's a turnover for Tatum,
that's for Holiday.
It's going to go to Holiday on the entry towards Tatum, but Tatum with 5 turnovers in the third quarter, 8 for the game. Sacramento by 12, and the ball. We're down to 3:49 to go. Kings trying to win in Boston in front of fans for the first time in 18 years. Malik Monk turns the corner, drives on Porzingis, and goes off the window and in. They are going wherever they want to go.
They are surgically right now taken to the Celtics.
104-90. Jaylen Brown, top of the circle. Going to drive strong on Malik Monk. Runs it up, no good. He got fouled, so more free throws here. Clock stops with 3:24 to go, but the Celtics just trading points at this point.
And this is one of the few times you see the faithful starting to leave the building. But you give Kings full marks. I said that if you got this game close and you have DeRozan can score almost any time he wants to. And he starts knocking down threes and you don't.
Ben Wallace, 28 rebounds in 2002. The last time anybody had more than that was a guy named Wilt Chamberlain. So we're talking about a rebounding night, a half century in the making here, potentially for Sabonis.
Boy, you're going back. The Dipper. What you take Porzingis out, I said, why? Because now you're trying to play smaller and you're going to have to gamble a lot more.
Jaylen gets the free throws. He's up to 28, but the Celtics still trail by 12 with 3:22 to go.
Jaylen taking on DeRozan now.
Holiday knocks it away from Monk. He's allowed to go get it in the backcourt. Holiday wanted the backcourt violation. Monk dribbles around him. Horford there to spy him until Tatum can get there. Malik Monk, right-hand dribble in the paint. Holiday reaches in, slaps the ball away. Celtics have to force turnovers, and they just did. Jaylen Brown, offensive end. Stop and start. Dropping on DeRozan. Gets in deep. Crazy reverse. No good. No foul. No nothing. Jaylen just went in. He got to the rim, but he couldn't finish. And the Celtics give away a possession. DeRozan milking time off that clock. We're down to 2:45 to go with Sacramento up by 12.
I love this DeRozan.
DeRozan for Malik Monk. Left-hand dribble drive to the mid-block. Turns, fades. Very tough shot. Bounces out. Rebound Holiday. Pulls it away from Lyles. Holiday diagonal lead for Derek White. He needs this three. Doesn't get it. It's short. Rebound number 27 for Sabonis.
Derek White's had all kind of opportunities to look and knock down shots, but the Kings have come in here and won this game.
Derek White 1 for 8. Tatum 5 of 13. The Celtics, you have to keep them below 32%, and they have. Here's the entry. Sabonis flies in past Derek White. Two-hand slam, and that may do it.
Wow, how could you play this well with Doug Christie and not play this well for Mike Brown?
Reasonable question. The other issue, if you're looking at this from the Kings' perspective, is they're playing their best basketball of the year now without De'Aaron Fox. Part of the discussion about the trouble with Mike Brown was how much of it was connected to De'Aaron Fox. He's a Houston native. The Rockets have been sniffing around. Is there a trade on the horizon? What does it mean that now consistently, again, the Kings come up with one of their biggest wins of the year, and they do it again without De'Aaron Fox?
Well, I totally agree, and it makes you, if you are the general manager of the team, you start looking at it, do you want to make a trade? This is the best time to make a move now because you get big value for him, and you're playing well, and you get from when you have a contract which you're going to have to pay him $1 zillion if you keep him.
The Celtics had not lost a game by double figures all year until they went into Oklahoma City on Sunday afternoon. A game that they led in the second half. This was the game they led by 9 midway through the third quarter, and they are headed for a double-digit loss right now as Joe Mazzulla is going to call off the Dogs. And throw up the white flag here. Celtics will lose for the 11th time. They have not lost a game by double figures at home yet this year. The Celtics did what they needed to do on the road. They blasted Toronto to a historic degree in their last home game. They went out of the road, won 3 out of 4 in their toughest schedule week of the year. Hauser straightaway 3 is good. He finally gets one to go.
Sam just shakes his head like, oh, where have those threes been at?
106-95. Out of the final margin here. Doug Christie keeping his starters in, as you would expect.
Absolutely.
Up by 11 with 1:44 to go. DeRozan. His chance against Jaden Springer here. Left-hand dribble, steps into the paint, and draws the foul and reach in on Springer. That's probably, he waited so long to foul, it's probably going to be free throws for DeRozan.
DeRozan gets where he wants to go. And what you see, he's poised. He's under control. This time gets on the inside. Springer just has to reach. You reach, I teach. But give Sacramento full marks. Now I'm going to have to hear from your guy, Kyle Draper, calling me out. Talked to him the other day on air. He talked about lighting the lamp.
It's a beam, actually. DeRozan gets the free throws.
It's a light.
108-95. 13 is the margin.
They should be just light the cigar.
This will likely drop the Celtics under the double-digit scoring differential for the year. Pritchard misses a 3. And there's rebound number 28 for Sabonis. Matching the most against the Celtics in the last 50 years. 23 points, 28 rebounds for Sabonis. And I don't think he got his second until about 6 or 7 minutes into the game. DeRozan floats it to the corner. Trey Lyles going to attack, kick back to DeRozan, steps into a 3. Good night. Largest lead of the night for the Kings. 111-95. They will get their 6th consecutive win, and they are coming up fast on the outside of the Western Conference.
Everybody thought that they would be there. Another steal here by DeRozan.
Tillman stripped by DeRozan. And the Celtics suffered their worst loss of the year Sunday afternoon at Oklahoma City. Little did anyone expect they would come home in their first home game after the road trip, and it would get worse against the Kings. DeRozan moving his head side to side. Push pass left side. Keegan Murray for 3 that puts the Celtics down by 19. Their largest home deficit of the year. Sam Hauser scoops it up and in. 114-97.
Boy, do you give marks right now to Doug Christie and his crew.
They are playing hard for him, no doubt. 6th consecutive win for Sacramento. They win in Boston in front of fans for the first time in 18 years. And they do it with Domantas Sabonis shattering the TD Garden record for rebounds. And recording the most rebounds against the Celtics in the game in a half-century. Ball inbounded to Pritchard. He's going to try a half-court shot. It's no good. I was waiting to see if Sabonis was going to go try to get that rebound. He doesn't. It goes out of bounds, and that is how the game will come to an end. The Kings took the Celtics' best shot. Boston was up by 9 midway through the third. And then the Kings blew them off the floor, handing the Celtics their worst loss of the year by far. The final score, Sacramento 114, Boston 97. Kings get their 6th straight win and their first at the Garden in front of fans in 18 years. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
I was struggling for the past year and a half, 2 years with trying to lose weight.
I just can't get rid of the stubborn weight in my legs and in my belly.
While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
There's nothing more frustrating than knowing that you're eating well, but it's not working.
Hormone imbalances were preventing these women from losing weight. Now there's a comprehensive plan to help.
With Belvital, I just noticed changes immediately. That stubborn scale finally moved. In this first week, I lost 5 pounds.
Just after 1 week, I'm down 6 pounds and all of my bloating is gone.
I just finished the Belvital program. I have lost 15 pounds and I have never felt better.
I've noticed inches just shed every week that I go through.
I've lost 13 pounds and 16 inches from all around my body.
I feel like an entirely different person.
I don't know if I've ever felt this good.
Get hormone health for women at belvital.com. This will change everything.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or WebBank. Terms apply. Subject to approval.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Kings trying to win in Boston in front of fans for the first time in 18 years. Malik Monk turns the corner, drives on Porzingis, and goes off the window and in. They are going wherever they want to go.
They are surgically right now taken to the Celtics.
It was that kind of second half as the Kings come from 9 down midway through the third, hold the Celtics at 25 points the rest of the way, and hand the Celtics, the reigning and defending world champions, their worst loss by far of their title defense season. They do it in front of a sellout crowd attendance, brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd of excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics will have to get well against the worst team in the NBA, the New Orleans Pelicans, here on Sunday night. They get blasted by the Kings on a record night for Domantas Sabonis. We'll tell you all about it when we wrap it up next. 114-97 is the final on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Connect with Boston's Home for Sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Celtics, you have to keep them below 32%, and they have. Here's the entry. Sabonis flies in past Derek White. Two-hand slam, and that may do it. Yeah, that did it all right. In fact, you could argue this game was undone from the beginning. The Celtics suffered their worst loss of the year, their worst home loss, their biggest home deficit. Basically, you name it. It hit all the bottom superlatives here, held a season low 97 points, blasted by the Kings in that always dreaded first home game after the long Western trip. 114-97 is the final. I think we started with our word of the night during Celtics tonight was outlier. I thought the outlier part of this game was the Celtics actually taking control and taking the lead because they did not play well at the start. They did not set the tone. Defensively, I thought they were shaky. The Kings missed a lot of open shots all night long, especially DeRozan. And the Celtics weren't playing well enough all night to create the kind of distance against a team that suddenly believes and suddenly is playing as well as Sacramento had. And there was no question when you leave this building who deserved this win, who played better tonight. The Celtics got booed a couple of times in the fourth quarter, and, they earned it tonight.
Yeah, they did. I mean, there were things that they didn't do tonight. And then guys, really didn't shoot well tonight. You think about one in particular was when you think Derek has always been so good, knocking down shots. You said he's due. Well, he was due only one time tonight, not making shots. You don't pick on one. And then you look at Tatum. You said 5 turnovers in the third quarter. That is going to kill you alone by itself. So all those things on top of that, Sabonis getting almost 30 rebounds tonight. De'Aaron Fox, who? What?
Sabonis has 28 rebounds, shatters Kevin Love's 14-year-old TD Garden record of 24. It matches Ben Wallace for the most rebounds against the Celtics in the last 50 years. The last guy to get more rebounds in a game against the Celtics than Domantas Sabonis had tonight was named Wilt Chamberlain in 1972. The only two guys who've come close to getting 30 in the half-century since. Ben Wallace was 28 in 2002 at the Palace of Auburn Hills, and Domantas Sabonis 28 tonight. He also had 23 points, by the way, in this game. It was really an interesting night for DeRozan, who shot the ball poorly, but he made big plays down the stretch. He had a couple of steals. He had 9 assists in this game, and this was not the prettiest game from the Kings standpoint, but they just played with better effort tonight. And there's one, I think the one that's going to stick to me was, the Celtics were still hanging around early in the fourth quarter. Kings missed a bunch of threes. No Celtic came close to an offensive rebound. The ball came back out to Sabonis, and everybody ran away from him. And Sabonis was all alone, just said, okay, I'll take the open three. And that's when the boos started coming down, and Joe Mazzulla, as many timeouts as he could use, he ran out of them eventually because there was nothing he could do.
Yeah, that was the outlier, that particular play. You think about when you had a wide open look from Monk from the top. He missed it, but the reaction time, there was none. The Celtics thought it was in. There was no reaction time. Comes back out. Sabonis, who runs up to him? Nobody. So the reaction time was so far off. We've talked about this before, and it really holds true. You come off of a long road trip, your first game home seems like it's the same thing. It's a road game. You're trying to acclimate yourself again, and the Celtics did not.
Meanwhile, the Kings looked like a team that had 4 days off. Remember, they hadn't played since Monday night. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. Now, the Celtics, coming off their worst performance of the year, they get this from the schedule makers. They get what I was going to say was the worst team in the NBA, but the New Orleans Pelicans are not anymore because they got 38 from C.J. McCollum tonight. They go into Philadelphia, and when the Sixers are a disaster right now with all the injuries adding up. McCain's going to be out for the year. New Orleans goes into Philadelphia and wins tonight, 123-115. So they're arguably playing their best basketball of the year, just that one game. They are 8-31 at the bottom of the Western Conference, with all kinds of, outrageous injuries, a roster that you have to be a hardcore NBA fan to get past the first couple of guys. Obviously, you got that backcourt of McCollum and DeJounte Murray. They combined for 55 points tonight. We'll see Daniel Tice, our old friend here on Sunday night. But the Celtics, when they came from 10 down to take the lead, they felt like, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
They didn't got it.
Yeah.
They didn't have it. And I think they are due for one of those performances when, fans, sometimes they expect blowouts and it's not really rational. Sunday night, you expect a performance and an effort from the Celtics that should result in an easy win.
Well, but you remember the same thing you said before about going against Toronto. that first 2 or 3 minutes, it was squirrely for the Celtics. So they're trying to get back onto footing. They didn't have footing tonight and never had footing at all. All their major players tonight, really didn't do well. And I told you, I thought it was something because when Brown kept scoring so easily in the first quarter, and it just seemed like the effort defensively wasn't there. The Celtics, we can score. We don't have to worry about it. Well, they did not defend the basketball.
Derek White and Jaylen Brown tonight, Max, combined for 2 rebounds. Wow. 2.
Yeah, that'll tell you the story.
Sacramento had 13 rebound advantage. They had 16 offensive rebounds, and obviously a historic night for Sabonis.
And you point out one thing. Jason Tatum has been so good this year. He's talking about MVP. He has to get away from one habit. That habit is when he gets fouled on his defensive end, on his offensive end, and the ball's in front of him, and he'll go out and whack a guy and hit him, and then it's a take foul. The other team shoots a free throw. So you're doubling your thing. You lose. You cannot lose your composure in a game like this.
And by the way, when that happened tonight, it happened right in the middle of the run when the Celtics had the lead and Sacramento came from 9 down. That was part of the 7-0 run. They got them back in the game, and they closed that third quarter 13-4 to tie the game, and then obviously never looked back. By the way, how about Devin Carter from Providence, the rookie coming into this building, and he took over the game early in the fourth.
You can see him right now. He's walking behind over to some of his fans, Robbie from Providence, who are here. He shot the ball well. He had those 2 threes early on, and that got Sacramento running, and they never turned around to look again.
Sometimes you star in somebody else's soap opera, and the Sacramento Kings have turned their season around. They come to Boston. They get their 6th consecutive win. As we said, for the first time, they win a game in Boston in front of fans since the Celtics were on that 18-game losing streak back in 2007. An ugly night at the Garden. Celtics blown out by the Kings. 114-97 is the final. Early start, 5:30 here on the network Sunday. Then the first of 2 meetings this year between the Celtics and the struggling New Orleans Pelicans. 114-97 is the final. Max and I will talk to you Sunday. In the meantime, let the conversation of this ugly night begin with Joe Murray.
All right, thanks, guys. Celtics, they fall tonight 114-97. We'll have some of the highlights and, of course, the reaction here. But first, it is time for tonight's Lexus Amazing Play of the Game.
Pritchard misses a 3, and there's rebound number 28 for Sabonis, matching the most against the Celtics in the last 50 years. 23 points, 28 rebounds for Sabonis.
That's tonight's Lexus Amazing Play of the Game, brought to you by Lexus. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer today. We'll have more on the Celtics loss tonight. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
I was struggling for the past year and a half, 2 years, with trying to lose weight.
I just can't get rid of the stubborn weight in my legs and in my belly.
While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
There's nothing more frustrating than knowing that you're eating well, but it's not working.
Hormone imbalances were preventing these women from losing weight. Now there's a comprehensive plan to help.
With Belvital, I just noticed changes immediately. That stubborn scale finally moved. In this first week, I lost 5 pounds.
Just after 1 week, I'm down 6 pounds and all of my bloating is gone.
I just finished the Belvital program. I have lost 15 pounds and I have never felt better.
I've noticed inches just shed every week that I go through.
I've lost 13 pounds and 16 inches from all around my body.
I feel like an entirely different person.
I don't know if I've ever felt this good.
Get hormone health for women at belvital.com. This will change everything.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
DeRozan spins, hits the long 2 baseline jumper over Pritchard, and the Kings have their largest lead of the night. They're up by 11.
I tell you, that's when DeRozan does what DeRozan does.
29-9 is the Sacramento run here to go from down 9 to up 11.
All right, that's tonight's connection to the game, powered by Comcast Business with an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more business than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics tonight. Oof, not a good one. 114-97 loss to the Kings without De'Aaron Fox, and also, 18-19 now in the year after firing Mike Brown. They're playing inspired basketball behind Doug Christie, and they were led by Domantas Sabonis, who had 28 rebounds tonight. He had 28 rebounds, and I'll just tell you right now, the Celtics had 35, but this was just a mismatch. DeRozan a big night. Mentioned Sabonis, Malik Monk. Where was Jason Tatum in the fourth quarter tonight? Only 15 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, but had 8 turnovers in the game. Jaylen Brown did have 28 points. Porzingis 22. But they struggled from 3 once again. 26% from 3 tonight. Not good. 11 of 41. So they only scored 97 points tonight. Their worst loss of the season by far. But they'll take on the worst team in the NBA on Sunday, and that's when we will talk to you next. Celtics lose 114-97. Stay tuned to our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub. And I will have coverage until 11 o'clock tonight, and we'll certainly react to the game. So, for Ryan Garvin, thanks, sir. Great job tonight. I'm Joe Murray. We will talk to you guys on Sunday on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jaylen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, 3 in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Amica Insurance, your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis, having a trail 3. Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out, blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, Brex, Corona, Town Fair Tire, FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, your New England Honda dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports.
Somebody tied it!
Zaka Cross, they scored!
Porzingis
Point a shot, rebound, score!
WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. Media Group Station.
The Kings took the Celtics' best shot. Boston was up by 9 midway through the third, and then the Kings blew them off the floor, handing the Celtics their worst loss of the year by far. The final score, Sacramento 114, Boston 97. Kings get their 6th straight win and their first at the Garden in front of fans in 18 years.
Welcome into 98.5 The Sports Hub. Celtics drop a disappointing game tonight at home, losing to the Kings 114-97 tonight. Their largest loss of the season. Man, they have stunk over the last 15 games, 8-7 now. Not for nothing, but the Kings came into this one winning 5 in a row. They're now 19-19 on the year. They fired their coach, and they're playing inspiring basketball without De'Aaron Fox. They came ready to play. They put up 34 points in the first quarter. They started 6 of 9 from 3. But the Celtics kind of came back. They cooled a bit, the Kings. They scored 19 points in the second quarter. Celtics had a 2-point lead at halftime. But they blew the game open in the fourth quarter, and we'll get to that in a minute here. But they had a 19-point lead in the fourth quarter. Celtics literally waved the white flag tonight. Kings outscored the Green 38-21 in the final quarter. Jaylen Brown had 28 points and 5 assists. Porzingis had 22 points and 10 rebounds. But the story of the night, Domantas Sabonis, 23 points, a career high, 28 rebounds. He was everything for them. He was everywhere for them. Malik Monk had a big shooting night, 22 points. And DeMar DeRozan's just as solid as they get, 24 points tonight. He struggled a little bit from the field, 9 of 26, but still effective. But another home loss for the Green this year. Last year, absolutely outstanding, 37-4 at the Garden. They're now 13-7 in Boston this year. And they're 3-5 their last 8 home games. That's more losses over an 8-game stretch than they had all of last season. Celtics went 8-6 in the month of December. They just had that 4-game road trip where they went 3-1. Looked like things were becoming positive, and then, well, you shot 26% from 3 tonight. I still think their issue is rebounding. People are going to look at the threes. But just an awful game. Awful game tonight. I do want to call out Jason Tatum, though. I know he had a double-double, 15 points and 12 rebounds. Well, where was he late in the game? And his turnovers were eye-opening. 8 turnovers on the night. He shot 5 or 13 from the field. I mean, Derek White went 0 for 6 from threes tonight. Drew Holiday had just 5 points. I mean, they struggled offensively for a really long stretch tonight. Kings had the edge in second chance points, 13-8. They had 16 offensive rebounds compared to the Celtics' 8. They also got out of beat in fast break points, 17-7 tonight. The Green shot 11 of 41 from 3. Kings did get hot late in the game, though, going 8 for 11 late to put it away. And the Boston Garden crowd tonight let their feelings known. Boos came over the crowd midway through the fourth quarter. The boos were deafening, noticeable. The fans were absolutely disappointed tonight. Worst loss of the season for the Celtics.
Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, and some boos raining down on the Celtics. 21 points, 24 rebounds for Sabonis.
Hear that? Coming home from the game tonight, you want to talk about it. 617-779-0985. So, first and foremost, I'll be honest, I'm still not worried. Still not worried. Tonight, though, what bothered me was, I know Tatum had a double-double and had 12 rebounds, but his turnovers hurt again. And where was he late in the fourth quarter? So that's I want to get on that one. But in general, though, Skaz, no Derek White, no show by Drew Holiday. I think that they were kind of left hanging out there, and he was doing it all as much as far as rebounding goes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not a great game from Tatum. 8 turnovers, just can't win playing that way. But yeah, the things that really stood out for me was Drew Holiday was not good tonight, a team high minus 18. And then Derek White and Jaylen Brown had a combined 2 rebounds. That's just in a game where Sabonis is racking it up like that. And you mentioned, Tatum wasn't great tonight, but 12 rebounds. You can't have White and Brown having 1 rebound apiece. Like at some point that becomes an effort thing, just being in the right spots, going after the basketball, and to have guys like that, especially, Jaylen and Derek, because they're so athletic and they're everywhere. They're usually around the rim playing defense. So for them to have 2 rebounds on a night where Sabonis is doing that to you, yeah, a couple concerning trends coming out of this one.
Yep. Although, this was the first game back from a road trip, I don't want to give them excuses. But this is a spot where you generally fade a team. Like, you just went on the road trip, first game back against a team without their star player, who fired their coach recently. Now they're hot. What's up with that? by the way, for the Kings? Was it really Mike Brown? Is it De'Aaron Fox? What's going on there?
I don't know. I heard Grandy mention that they're a better team this year without Fox, and Doug Christie has those guys playing some defense. They were engaged tonight. Kudos to them.
Celtics played uninspiring basketball. It's concerning when you take those threes and you don't rebound. They're not going to change the philosophy. So when people say they shoot too many threes, they shoot too many threes, they shoot too many threes. Yes, tonight, 41, you shot 27%. That's not good. But can you rebound the damn basketball? You got to rebound those shots. That's where I stand. I think rebounding's been their issue. Sabonis dominated the game. Absolutely dominated the game. And I know late in the game, I mean, I just look at it right there. Holiday and White. Woof. Just 8 points combined from the two of them. I still think that at times Al Horford's still trying to find out if he's a starter or a bench guy. He's just not the same player coming off the bench. I almost wonder if it's worth, I don't even want to bring it up, but is it worth maybe playing double big? Like, do you remove maybe one of them, White or Holiday, just to change it up a little bit? I'm just, spitballing. Horford plays amazing as a starter. Off the bench, he's a different player.
What'd you think about taking Drew out of the starting lineup?
Out of respect, no. It's probably not White, though. Like, I think he's kind of a, But the only thing with Drew is, could you say to him, hey, we're going double big here because we're getting beat on the boards. Would you like to be more of an offensive option off the bench? Like,
be the point guard of the second unit. Run the second unit.
Yes, because Pritchard's still going to do his thing. And listen, they're trying to. The whole thing here is they're trying to get Porzingis back in the mix, and he's been fine, right? Played well in the last game, 22 points tonight, 10 rebounds. Like, it's good. It's just not gelling yet, and I think I would probably go double big. I'd probably go Horford, Porzingis, and try to get someone going. Maybe it's Holiday. Maybe it is him. Maybe it's a way to rest his legs a little bit too. When the playoffs come, Drew Holiday is the guy. But at least to adjust it here, he gave you 5 points and shot 2 threes all night. Could he give you a little bit more off the bench? He's played coming off the bench before. Derek White has too. I think that they're trying to figure out something in gel, and they're just getting beat on the boards, and I just think that Horford needs to be more involved. That's all. They'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Still don't think they're going to lose to anybody, Tonight was embarrassing, though. You go to a game like tonight, you lose like that, makes you start to think maybe there's an issue.
That Bruins stink is just all over that building right now.
I agree. Oh, 10-5, touchdown, Texas! Hook 'em horns! Touchdown! Quinn Ewers to Jaden Blue, 26 yards. I'm Keith Jackson. Whoa, Nelly.
I was waiting for it.
Sorry, there's a very important football game on. As this, am I really doing analysis here on the Celtics? They shot the three really bad. They didn't rebound at all. They let Domantas Sabonis literally dominate the game. And somewhere in the fourth quarter, Jason Tatum goes, I think I've had enough. It's not many times I get on Jason Tatum, and I'm telling you that tonight his 15 points and 12 rebounds and 5 assists, he was giving it all he had, but no one else was contributing on the boards. So as much as I want to get on him for disappearing in the fourth quarter, best player, blah, 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 he got zero help tonight. So if Tatum's listening, you were the only guy, bro. All right? You sucked, though, in the fourth quarter. You turned the ball over 8 times.
Yeah, I think the frustration with Tatum is still an issue. He still gets frustrated.
I think he was frustrated with the team tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight, I think he was like, I'm getting no help here. And he can't be the only guy down there rebounding.
And Max said it at post game where he still lets the refs get to him at times where he doesn't get a call on one end. He comes down the other end, commits a bad foul. And that happened right in the middle of Sacramento going on that run. It was, in the beginning of it. And yeah, that's a concern. And, it's tough. He had eight turnovers tonight. But yeah, he was the only guy rebounding. But yeah, not a good night for anybody on the Celtics tonight.
The Kings made 8 3-pointers in the fourth quarter. Do you know how many the Celtics made in the game? 11! Skaz, people are going to tell you the threes. I'm only bringing that up because they tapped out. Well, I talk about other teams tapping out. Celtics tapped out tonight. They got out-rebounded, out-hustled, everything. Outshot. In the fourth quarter, they were like, all right, well, New Orleans is coming in. Why don't we just beat them up? That's what happened tonight. Now, you're the green teamer. That was a boring-ass game.
Bad game, bad effort. And when the threes aren't falling, you've mentioned this numerous times over the last, year and a half, they have to rebound. If your shots aren't falling, you have to rebound, and they just weren't doing that at all tonight.
They're not changing the philosophy. So for the people that say they shoot too many threes, it's not changing.
No, they need to start hitting some of them and maybe, trying to play a little defense.
I don't know. The other night, they shot 50% from three. It's really a when do they want to play kind of thing. Is this subconscious thing he was talking about? Or this pre-conscious thing? I think mentally they were like, we just got back from a long road trip. The Kings are coming in. They fired their coach. Yeah, they've won a few games in a row, but no De'Aaron Fox. We can show up and beat them. And you know what Domantas Sabonis did? He ran his ass off all night long. He played so hard.
Hell of a player.
He made everyone else look like they were lazy tonight. Like, imagine just doing the dirty work, what it looks like. He's a hell of a player. I texted you about this earlier. Who would you rather have, Sabonis or Porzingis? What was your answer again? You want to just tell everybody that one?
Oh, Sabonis. Yeah. He plays every night.
Imagine him on the Celtics.
Yeah. He's a monster. He can pass. He can shoot.
Well, he would be the engaged one every night.
And his dad was even more of a freak than he is.
Oh, my God.
Wemby before Wemby. A jacked Wemby.
He's not my Vetus. He's not your Vetus. He's our Vetus.
Nice, Joe.
That was an old ESPN guy, though. I don't know who it was. Somebody. It might have been Stuart Scott.
That sounds like Stuart Scott.
It sounds like it might have been Stuart Scott.
Like a bad Rick Riley joke, maybe?
Yeah, I don't want to take credit for that one because that was an old ESPN. All right, well, you're coming home from the game. I mean, come on. It's okay to be frustrated. Like, effort is a real thing. Tonight, they didn't bring it. I think they thought they could show up tonight and win the game. I just want to also just be real that a lot of teams in the NBA, when they come back from a long road trip, the first game back, they generally struggle. I think they're going to put all their effort into Sunday beating the crap out of the New Orleans Pelicans, who I believe know Zion Williamson.
Suspended one game for missing a flight.
So
or being late to a flight.
Will he play that game, or is that the one he's suspended?
I don't know.
No, I think he got suspended 2 games.
Apparently, he's been late to a lot of things this year. Practices, team meetings.
He ain't late to dinner, though.
Certainly not. No.
Was that a fat joke by me?
I think so.
Was that a fat joke? Sorry. I wasn't late for dinner. Oh, man. Yeah. Hey, listen. I'll to give you an analogy. Remember the years that like the Patriots would lose to Cleveland in Cleveland, like the Cleveland
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, like they would just every once in a while you'd be like, "What the hell happened today?" I think these were one of them, but it was uninspiring. And these type of trends happen. First game back after a long road trip. I'm not trying to give any excuses. They shot like crap. They didn't rebound. They got nothing from Drew Holiday.
They didn't do the little things.
Exactly. And you watched the guy on the other team do every little thing, and they wanted it more.
No dirty work.
No. And again, not really crushing Tatum. He was nowhere in the fourth quarter. And I think his 8 turnovers affected him tonight. So although he may have got into it with the refs a little bit, I think he got into it with frustration because he was getting zero support.
I did notice kind of an interesting thing, too, at the end of the game is they cut to the bench, and Jalen and Drew were having a long conversation, it seemed like, sitting next to each other on the bench.
But do you know what? I think that there's like, these guys aren't stupid. They know that there's 6 starters on the team. Horford's not right off the bench, guys. He's just not the same guy. I think they need to go double big. Someone's got to be the odd man out. It's not Jaylen Brown. It's not Jason Tatum, right? It's probably not Derek White. It's Drew Holiday. And I'm wondering if maybe it will get him going a little bit offensively. He picks and chooses when he wants to score, and he's a great player because of that. I think they need to get back to their rebounding ways, and when they do have double big, they're really hard to defend from 3. I'd go back to that. Try it. Who, you're playing the worst team in the league on Sunday. Try it.
If there was ever a team to experiment against,